Hello, everybody! Hello! Hi! It is today! What's today, Michael?
Oh god, I don't have my thingy on. Oh my god, that reminds me. So, you want to do your intro or should I already start blabbing? You know what? Let everybody know who you are just in case they wandered in here out of the cold.
Hi!
Spite.
Anybody who actually wants to watch Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation. What do we got? We got Mitch for 27 months. Thank you so much, dear friend.
Now
we got
I'm
some
intrigued.
explosions. We got some explosions. Thank you so much. It is Saturday, January 25th, 2021. I'm Elise Explosion. This is Mr. Explosion. And we are here with something we have not done in... God, I don't think we've done this since Halloween, y'all.
People also ask, where can I buy Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation? So somebody
I don't
out
think
there,
anybody wants to buy Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation.
somebody on Google was going, I am having the darndest time finding Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation. So I need other fans of that particular game to help me locate it.
I got a root beer.
Oh, but my stupid story about the date was, well, new job goes, oh, you have to record a new greeting every day.
What?
Yeah, they're real, like...
Oh,
today
instead of
is-
just sending it to...
Like, today is X day, and I will be at my desk from blah, 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 blah. And I recorded the wrong day. I got the date wrong.
No!
I didn't say the other person's name, though, so that was good.
So, Liz, you're not missing much. We literally have not done a commercial stream since, like, October.
We did a whole thing,
Yeah, we kind of had, like, places to go, people to see, things to do.
Strip club signs to gawk at. Lawyers. Grand Canyons.
Hello, Yoda. Welcome. So today, friends, I think we are going to... It's been a while, but before... That's true. I think we are going to be... We've got 2 lined up, and then we'll see how it goes. Because the channel I found that's been doing commercials uploads like weird, like compilations. So we've got one that is a 11-minute volume of 1997 Nickelodeon commercials. Excuse me.
Oh, just burp at me, why don't you?
And then the next one we're gonna do is a half hour of 2001 commercials because the cover image is a Blockbuster listing. So
Blockbuster always gives me the warm and fuzzies, although I was more of a Hollywood video person.
My parents didn't rent videos. I don't know why. They just fucking didn't.
Like 67% of like the, oh yeah, I remember when we used to do this, you respond with, oh, we didn't do blank.
So we had a great uncle that would just buy us movies, but we didn't, it was all like, I don't know, like Disney movies and shit. And he would like hide them in stores so people couldn't find them. There was a Hollywood video of the street and that was mine. We had, I was in college when I got my Blockbuster card. Like literally I was maybe a senior in college, first year of grad school when I got a Blockbuster card. No, must have been senior year because I rented Tron and I watched it in my old apartment. That's what I remember.
So you're just sitting there in the dark by yourself watching
No, Karen
Tron?
was with me. I rented it with my sister.
Oh, relations don't count.
Well, I only got one because the guy I was dating was a big movie. That was the guy that I saw all the movies with.
Oh. And he didn't want to see Tron?
I think I watched it with him already.
Oh.
I liked it. It's a great movie. It's one of my favorites.
Well, we haven't watched it on Disney Plus together. Oh, that is actually a good stratagem for you who does not... No, I'm not doing anything bad. No, you who does not like to sit and watch movies, we could watch both the Trons.
I love both
I
of
have
those.
not seen the original in its entirety, but I did.
Oh,
I
so
did
good.
see Tron Legacy.
I want to see Return to Oz. Actually, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of the Carpetbagger, and he's been going to a lot of like Wizard of Oz themed like museums and amusement parks and stuff when he can. And the one he went to most recently had a bunch of like Return to Oz memorabilia in it. So, I have not done commercial streams in OBS yet. So let me know how the volume levels are, because they may be.
You keep forgetting your deck.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Under Popsicle.
That doesn't mean it's set up.
It's certainly not set up.
It's under the Build-A-Bear Axolotl.
Yeah, and my giant doll, which I'm going to show off on stream because she's hilarious.
Is that the 50-foot doll?
This is the 50-foot doll. She's 24 inches. She's very tall.
Are you using me to scale?
Michael to scale. Michael doesn't like the dollies. At least she looks like a human. He doesn't like the monster dollies, even worse. Big girl. She is big girl.
See, the bigger they get, the more likely they can kill me in my sleep. So, you know.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. Alright, I think I need to turn my personal volume because
I need to be able to fight off the dolls, basically, you know? If there's a
We
lot
gotta
of
get you a knife.
9-inch ones, you know, I can kick them away. But they start scaling up. They can jump on my back, and you know, they can drug me, you know, just put it over my mouth, and you know.
Yeah, knife hype. Okay. Also, Liz, I'm not ignoring the tattoo request. I'm very excited. Like, that's totally something. Like, put it. I feel like we should have a calendar and just like look forward to things like that. So here we go. Why did I just type the letter K?
Go brain, monkey breath. Mom can't say anything because I'm not touching it.
What if you could change anything you wanted?
I love your little girl.
You can in Lego Island, the new CD-ROM game.
Oh, wow!
Where you chase a Lego villain, build and race Lego vehicles, and change it.
What's the name of the guy from Lego Island? Pepperoni or something like that? Mr. Explosion, the dolls are not Chucky, don't worry.
They're not Chucky until, you know,
From the landscape to people's
just
attitudes.
need one serial killer looking for a body.
The new Lego Island
Pepper Briccolini, yes, I think that's it.
Lego Island CD-ROM game comes with everything showing.
That guy sounds so bored.
Magical World of Disney.
Everything's
Saturday premiere of Toy Story.
Oh, wow, the premiere of toys. The Brickster, yes.
Was it ear because of Mickey?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get a lot of ear puns?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not that familiar with Disney.
Well, I wasn't much of like a Disney Channel sort of person, but like this is literally, wow, this looks like shit. No, you know what? It doesn't look like shit. That's part of the appeal. The other early Pixar stuff kind of does. Like when they had to do actual humans and not just toys. Like that's why they don't show the faces, because they're horrifying.
Well, they showed Sid. Yeah,
Yeah,
Andy
that's-
shows up. You know, Sid gets a lot of screen time.
The Disney Channel Saturday premiere. Saturday at 7, 6 Central on Disney.
Can you guys hear them? Is the voice coming through okay, or is it still a little quiet? Michael?
What?
Oh, okay. It looked like you were giving me grief.
Deep in the jungles of Tasmania, two brave adventurers pursue the elusive beast.
Tasmania? It's a little quiet. Okay, let's see if I can crank that up a
Is this
smidge.
a game? Is this
I got it, Blair. Hey, what
Need
are
a
you
bit more
up
volume.
to? Playing with Tornado Taz, Mom.
Did I tell you when I was a kid, the reason I wasn't thrilled with Space Jam was because Taz got so little screen time? And part one was I love Taz. The other part was like, oh man, we got a sports game to win against these gigantic monsters. You know what? Let's have the crazy Tasmanian devil sit on the bench, and let's give the duck a lot of time. You know? Like, what the hell is he gonna do? You have this spinning maniac who can just, like, carve up these gigantic monsters. Like, no, Daffy will go out there and, you know...
Fuck everything up.
Yeah, he's a good idea. Him and the bunnies, you know? Like, come on.
Now, see, my Looney Tunes of preference, I was a big Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. That was my favorite. Those were my favorite
Roadrunner would
cartoons.
okay. So Taz would be in Roadrunner Speed, obviously. Wile E. Coyote, it'd just be turnover after turnover
Oh, yeah,
because
no.
things are blowing up on him. But who is the red guy? What's his name?
Gossamer?
They would have had so much better of a time. They had their own freaking monster they could have played. But no, I guess marketing was like, kids don't know who the fuck Gossamer is. You can't have him in the movie for 30 minutes. And then if I were the coach of the Toon Stars, I would just be like, you know what? That's it. I quit.
You know what?
You start the two bunnies and the grandma and, you know.
Like, you guys know how they keep rebooting Ghostbusters like every 5 minutes? I think Michael needs to reboot Space Jam because that is so much better.
Well, I saw the
Tornado
stuffed
Taz,
version
you from
of
Play-by-Play.
LeBron.
Get yours before they all disappear.
He's like done up Looney
How do they
Tunes
cram
style.
all that
It's
graham?
real nice.
Golden, how do you cram all that graham?
Big pool.
Okay, I remember these.
How do they get
They
all
were
the crunchy
big
graham
on
crackers
the,
into each honey sweet
like,
square? Let me get back to you on that.
Frank Roger Rabbit, you know.
Part of this
Here's a
complete
kid
breakfast.
and here's
Golden
an
Graham.
animated
Graham
Yeah.
with Graham.
you know.
Now,
Commercials, you know, get like movie technology
Yeah.
10 years later, so they were like, "Oh, let's just shove it all back in there."
Golden Grams was my childhood cereal, actually. That was the first one. Like, I remember if I had to... Single most cursed doll? Oh, no. But yeah, Golden Grams was mine, and my sister had Rice Krispies. Because I wouldn't eat Rice Krispies unless I put, like, an inch of sugar in the bottom of the bowl.
Well, Rice Krispies have nothing
Rice
going
Krispies
for them.
suck.
Oh, they're terrible.
I mean, they're good when you put them with marshmallows and shit.
You can collect special edition Hot Wheels cars on
But
Fashion Avenue
Golden
Barbie
Grams are even
figurines.
better
One
than
car or
marshmallows,
figurine with
remember?
two
I
from
bought those
specially marked
bars.
boxes.
Yeah, those were good.
Good Golden Grams marshmallow treats.
Oh, look at that eye catch. That's a good eye catch. Cornflakes, yes. What's the one with the tiger? Great. Frosted Flakes do not need. Oh, I saw those. They're the Cabbage Patch Kids slippers.
Go, Barbie, go like never
Hey,
before.
you were doing that.
Car, let you do more. Wow, she can do a U-turn.
That was me.
It's inside. She can
Whoa, she got gears?
Yeah, look at that.
Go ahead and tell her what she's gonna do. She's driving on her own.
Oh, you know what? It's not a remote control car. It just has, like, patterns that it can drive.
You know what I like?
You
Barbie.
can make the Barbie cruising car do a circle and
Barbie
U-turn,
is
a figure
being
eight, or go straight. Bells and batteries not included.
Was that Wishbone?
Fingernail fun salon makes gorgeous nails.
I don't think it was
Fun
Wishbone.
fake nails to start. Choose a sticker, it's a piece of art.
Yeah, press-on nails for kids.
Fine.
Played with
Can
this.
Barbie do a K-turn? Can Barbie parallel park? I don't know, but that car is
Can-
sweet.
What is it? The Jersey Slide?
Barbie can definitely Jersey slide.
It's glamorous. It's the Fashion Magic Fingernail Fun Salon.
Stay tuned for more. Oh no, I dropped my glasses. Stay tuned for more non-stem knick-knock tones. No, non-store knick time. Oh.
Now you can own Batman and Robin on video.
Oh,
I feel
don't
like,
you threaten me.
I feel like this comes up a lot when we do commercial streams. Like, we always see, like, the Batman and Robin on
And
video.
I've told you the Batman and Robin story at least 3 times.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to tell me a fourth one because it's always really
That's
funny.
true. Okay, me and a friend and his dad. He
just
was
remembered what it
he had a little bit of a movie hopping ring going, and I attended once. And the fourth movie that we snuck into was Batman and Robin. Wow, what a pile of shit. But somebody, I guess maybe who paid and was like, "Oh, sweet merciful crap, please release me," pulled on the fire alarm, and everybody got let out. And so we got free tickets because they assumed that we were paying customers. So in the end, it was not worth it, though. I would not go and see Batman and Robin for a free ticket because, if anything, that was hazard pay. Because that was a piece
Hazard
of shit.
pay! Oh.
It was so bad.
I got you.
It's the one date you won't want to miss. Cool party. Own it on video.
Are there enough puns in this movie that I would probably like it because it's bad.
Man, there's so many puns.
I love puns.
It's
Now
just...
soundtrack available on
You know what? I feel like I would probably like it.
It's hard to say.
In the sense that, like, I know it's going to be bad, but if I objectively look at it as, like, as bad as it is, I'm gonna love
See,
it.
but the thing in retrospect...
Hello, Para! I hope you're
The
having a
thing
wonderful night!
The
Day!
thing
Day.
in retrospect, even thinking about it, like, you know, even as a, you know, a teenager, so, oh, Batman's being so campy and stupid. It's like, the first two Batman movies were campy and stupid. They were just in a different way.
Yeah.
These, I don't think were campy and fun. Like, you can be campy and just be like, this is boring and I don't like it, you know?
Yeah, Yoda says Batman and Robin are what if Adam West took itself way too serious. And we're doing good today. We're doing pretty good. We went to this place called Bell Works,
Which
which
is
is
a dud.
Yeah, it's the old Bell Labs, like Alexander Graham Bell, like Bell and Edison and Bell. It was their
And then they met up with the Beast.
yeah.
And then...
It was like their what was that, like, facility, like their base of
labs.
operations where they would do
Literally
all of
their labs.
Yeah, their labs. And it closed down a bunch of years ago. And your dad used to work there? Oh, dope.
Yeah.
They reopened it as like an indoor like mall almost.
Or almost like
Like an entertainment
What the hell are the
facility?
things called in SimCity 2000? The
I don't know, I never played that one.
or I forget what they're called.
I don't know, it's got like restaurants and shops and
Metro
like
Burb is
yeah, the
what they
entire
call it.
library of that town is in there now. And I was hoping it would be cooler. And there would be more stuff to do, but most things were closed.
the food places didn't open until 3.
Yeah, there was one restaurant open until all of the others opened at 3 o'clock, and we went there to try to do lunch.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but then we went to Delicious Orchards, which was always good. I had a sandwich. It was fine.
Separates, rated PG-13.
All right.
The coolest Star Wars adventures are out here.
Pause. I want to look something up.
Oh,
Well,
no.
You can look up. Did you see the little part of the stinger at the end?
Oh, the soundtrack?
I am curious.
Who's on the soundtrack?
Yes.
Um,
Now, obviously, I think it was the original Batman was Prince,
oh no!
and that was huge. And then obviously Seal and Kiss for
Ooh.
a Rose was huge
Place-
from
place I would
Forever.
blessed. Hang on, let me.
So let's see. Wow. Foolish Games from Jewel is on
Oh
there.
wow!
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Parrot, is that a Viking restaurant?
That looks awesome.
That's cool as shit, man!
Let's see.
Alright, what we got? We got Michelle and Dakio Cello? Soul Coughing? Smashing Pumpkins? Bone Thugs and Harmony? Yo, that looks cool as hell. Do you mind if I share some of them? Like, if I open up so people can see them? Like, I'll show some of, like, the food and stuff. Like, these are the knives at the restaurant that Para went to. Like, look at that. That's fucking cool.
Okay, there is a fork. I was
Yeah.
like, welcome to the Viking restaurant. You must use knife as fork and knife as knife.
Like, this is cool. This is really cool.
Is that the salt and pepper shaker as little horns?
I don't know. Also, food looks dope.
Yo. Oh, we got bone marrow.
Bone marrow with blueberries.
No, not to the left.
Oh, to the left.
That's not bone. Yes, that
Oh,
is.
that's bone marrow, yeah. Grr. I am smart.
Oh. So much for
I
watching
am
Food
so
Network
smart.
12 hours a
SMRT.
day.
I mean, SMART. And a knife is a spoon. Wonder how many people steal. You know what? I don't know. I'm curious. I wonder if that because it's such like a themed place. Like they have. Oh, those were the shot glasses.
Ah.
That's cool. Man, I love over the top themed restaurants like that. That's some cool shit.
Here,
It's a new Star Wars Double Takes Death Star from Micro Machines.
Oh.
That is in Sydney, Australia. So, a little bit far for us to visit, unfortunately.
I had the same reaction as that kid 25 years ago. I mean, I
wanted that
probably
when we
would have been
didn't
the
have
same.
From the Death
Yeah.
Star to Luke's planet Tatooine.
And back again.
Out here,
That's
you command the
cool.
Death Star. In here, you control planet Tatooine with 6 Star Wars movie scenes.
Watch out for that Ronto.
Thanks for
With the
sharing,
coolest
Kara.
vehicles
Those
and
are
figures.
like, I like that.
For this much Star Wars action you can play out here.
That reminds me of
In
like some
here,
of the restaurants in Disney World that are just like super themed. Oh crap, 1997 was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some like posts at Happy Days.
Think big, play
in,
small, Micro Machines. New Micro Machine Star Wars Death Star Double Takes with vehicles
Take
and
place
figures.
in
Other figure collections sold
2002 or
separately.
something like
like
that.
2003.
What's
Yeah.
the best thing about Kellogg's new
19
Red
years.
I remember these.
Dazzle Rice Krispies? Let's take a look.
Some flavor to them. Oh, look, they've got little
New
colorful
colors.
crap in 'em. They got little colorful Rufus turds in them.
Snap,
Give me the old razzle dazzle.
or is it a sweet new taste?
Oh, they said sweet new taste, so maybe there's like a flavor to it.
We have a winner.
Sweet.
Yep, it's gotta be the sweet new taste.
Definitely.
Kellogg's new
Our
Red.
cereal tastes like shit. We gotta fill it with other cereal. Just get out the Rice Krispies.
I don't think they get stolen, but they have a lot of them. One was made with a bone hilt, which is the white hilt knife. That's cool. That was
Dazzle
really
Rice
cool.
Krispies, a part of this complete breakfast that'll make your mouth run wild.
Now I'm like sad that because we're not really doing indoor dining at the moment because infection rates have like skyrocketed here. But now I want to go to like I don't know Rainforest Cafe or something over the top and stupid like that.
Well, not to get too macabre, but with the spread of Omicron as it is, there's a good chance we'll be able to go out next month. Just
I mean,
because
that's also
so
true.
many people will have had it. It's so fast.
Hey, look
Oh,
at me.
this is an eye catch. I remember this one.
Over here. Hey, wait up.
I'm going to step on all of the crunchy leaves.
1, 2, 3. Here I come.
Aw.
I'm cool shopping Barbie, got the coolest shop at the mall.
Oh, yeah.
No, look at that. That is that is
I
so
don't
good.
believe you. That looks like
That's
you
some
just.
cool shopping Barbie right now. I love the old Superstar era face sculpts. That's
She's rocking that denim.
yeah, she's got like the Canadian like almost tuxedo on.
Try this side. This versus you. Listen. Bring it up.
Fake credit card. Can
Barbie
it
got that
declined?
MasterCard. Sorry, Barbie, you're over your limit.
Oh,
Deadbeat.
dude, that's cool. That's really cool.
There's change for you. Thank you.
Oh, of course Ken pays cash, the cheap bastard.
I'm
Alex,
shopping
stay off
Barbie.
the grid.
Right out my store. Gotta get on the phone and order some.
What happens if fucking Barbie's credit card gets declined? Can you like run it through and say your card was declined?
Cool shopping Barbie dolls from
Ken.
talking register and everything here. Pin bells and batteries not included.
New Tyco RC.
Oh, it's got I was gonna say this has gotta be an RC car.
Machine you've ever seen with cyclone steering.
They're basically the same commercials.
Unstoppable. Tantrum. Airborne twister action. Tantrum. Battery pack sold separate.
Stop, Nick.
Man, when it's like not too bad out
No,
again,
we did say we're gonna.
we're gonna go to like Monster Jam. I
I
want to see a monster truck. Damn it!
Hey there, you non-stop Nicktooners. It's me, Norbert, here with... And it's time to check out some of the Nicktoons
Tag!
that you sent in.
In our Nicktoon mailbag.
We've got a drawing from Brandon in Opahaka,
pretty good.
Florida, and of course, it's a bodaciously awesome likeness of me.
Wait, there's also a drawing of me from Justin of Alexandria, Virginia.
Just look at those eyes. That sharp tooth.
Look, I've got a skateboard, a cool hat, and my picture is scented.
What? Wait, let me smell that.
Smell the colors.
Pine. Nice.
It smells like chestnut.
No, Dagman. It's
Angry Beavers was out in '97. Yep. Where's my boys? I usually have them over here. Oh, they're in the back. I see them. They're like hiding behind Tron over there. But I've got Norbert and Daggett right here. Hang on. Whoop! We'll make them appear. Ta-da! I love the Angry Beavers. They're my favorite. That was actually my favorite Nicktoon, and
Fine.
Michael bought me
Fine.
the whole series on
Keep watching for
DVD.
more
Still
Nicktoon
rats.
stuff.
I
Fine.
More
just watched
non-stop
it
Nicktoons
because I just
weekend.
loved it.
Chestnut.
Hold on to your diapers. Rugrats will be right back.
Oh, it's a Rugrats commercial break, eh?
Millions are helping, and there is no doubt. But Nick
Is that LL Cool J?
I don't think so. Is it?
I think it is.
Hang on. Oh, the definition is so terrible. I don't know.
Definition is awful, but it is the big help. Share, clean, fix, visit, care, give, do. The big help's big because of you. Why do I remember that?
That was quick.
Yep.
wants to know how you're helping out. So here's a chance for everyone to see Big Help, Better World and you on TV. Take some action photos, grab some pencils and pens, or use a camcorder if you're good behind the lens. Send it all in to Big Helpers in action. Share your ideas and your satisfaction. Be sure to include your age and your name. Don't worry, no helping's too small or too lame. LL says send it. Let me hear from you.
Yeah, LL says send it. The Big Help
Are
PO
you
Box.
sure it's not another LL? Or...
I don't
How
know.
you share, clean, fix, visit, care, give, and do. Big Help, Better World. True. True.
He just said what it. He said the share, clean, fix, visit, care, give, do. That's the tenets of
I know.
the Big Help. It's LLP.
Yeah. Yo, this is LLC.
She's mischievous. She's delightful.
Wow, this is a
She's
Pippi Longstocking.
joined Pippi in her first full-length animated movie. Pippi Longstocking, rated G for...
Oh, that's Warner Brothers animation. Ooh.
That was always...
Ceylon Video.
These are my talking tots. They talk to each other. You're my best friend. You're my best friend too. Talking tots, they're really new. They talk
Those kids
to
have
each
too much
other,
hair.
They talk to you. They're talking tots, and they sing too. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wish.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that, like, where they just start singing, like, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to each other.
Go to sleep, man. Talking tots squeeze one hand and they talk to each
See?
other.
This is even worse. You can't have a team of dolls. No.
Play that
Then they
back.
can plot together.
Ooh, Cheetos.
Solid Snake Cheetos.
This looks like he's going frickin' Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, going to blow up a reactor.
Yes. I forget what they...
The planet's dying, Chester. We gotta do something.
He's overloading the reactor!
Holy shit, yeah!
This is just the plot to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, man.
Now the plate's gonna fall and half of Midgar's gonna die.
They didn't blow the plate.
I know.
Nacho.
It's I'm
It's here.
jumping
The
ahead of the
Barbie
story.
magic hairstyle.
Nacho? I thought Cheetos are a nacho.
Did it? Hang on, what's...
Yeah.
Cheetos are the Mako, yes!
Dangerous.
Yeah, nacho. What is this?
Oh.
That's incorrect.
Now,
Oh!
It's a special flavor.
Oh!
That's what... I don't remember Cheetos Crunchy Nacho.
Nacho.
Not either.
It's here.
That's not
The
a
Barbie.
Yo, you know what I want? Like, I know we literally just had really good Mexican food last night, but now I want Taco Bell.
Magic hairstyler. Like to have a face and
Oh, Barbie Magic
You
Hairstyler.
can
should
see
see
in the
if
Magic
Applebee's is
Hairstyler
still
CD.
doing
You can cut,
Cheetos chicken.
grow, add makeup too.
Right.
How many styles? It's up to you.
Whoa, that was something.
Perfect.
That's not how hair works. You can't just, like, paint it and it comes back.
Thank you for making me so beautiful. Every girl gets a
You should
face
mess up
and
her
Barbie
style on
moves
purpose.
her way. The Barbie Magic Hairstyler
so
CD-ROM
funny.
requires...
God, I wonder if this is on, like, GOG or something. I would totally...
It's good old games, not cog crappy
I said,
old games.
I said GOG.
Yeah.
Windows 95
Well, if it exists, I want to find it and play it on stream.
works with your own printer.
Works with your own printer. I have one of those. It's currently buried under a bunch of stuff.
We're all very impressed. I have one of those.
Hey.
A printer.
Listen, do you know how many people don't have printers these days? This is a hot commodity.
No, it's not.
Sure is. Okay, she is cute. she's cute. I like
Nick
her.
Non-Tunes
wicked
Weekend.
headbutt.
No, that's not right. It's Tune on Nick. Oh, man.
Why are fish always so darn bony?
Not all fish are bony. Sharks just have cartilage, and they'll eat almost anything. Sharks have even been found with dogs in their stomach. And a tiger shark can lose over 5,000 teeth a year as it
Wow, that kid knows way too much about fucking sharks.
shreds its helpless prey. The epaulet shark is the bottom feeder, scrounging its food off the ocean floor.
Where did he come up with this stuff?
Oh, you know what? I was hoping that was like a secret Zoo Books commercial.
Zoo Books.
Walt
Creep
Disney
out your
Pictures.
parents.
Oh, maybe.
It
That
was
might
the
have
worst jewel heist in history. Now, Mr. Magoo is
Oh no!
Is that the Leslie Nielsen fucking Mr. Magoo? I forgot this
but
existed.
he doesn't have a clue.
I want you to put some water on the boil and lift both legs high into the air.
Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, wow. I forgot this existed at
I am curious to see who else is in that pile of shit.
all.
Mis-
Oh, no, hang on. I
Magoo movie.
accidentally muted the game.
Disney's Mr. Magoo, rated PG.
Oh, it's only
Starts
$17.99 on Google Play, hon.
Oh, that's a fucking steal.
Oh wow. Okay, guess the Rotten Tomatoes.
27. Lower? 16. 4. 7.
The night was dark.
Jennifer Garner, Ernie Hudson,
Sparkly light.
Malcolm McDowell.
Most of the time, the bones you get in your mouth from fish are actually not bones. It's just muscle going through trauma from how they fillet the fish or how an injury. Oh, wow. Hey, I didn't know that.
Directed by Hong Kong film veteran Stanley Tong.
Oh.
So, why would you get a Hong Kong guy? Was there a lot of action in Mr. It's like, wow, we really gotta get some cool shots of him falling off a beam.
Who are these cuties?
Squeeze her hand, Aaron. Dreamy sweet. Light the light. Dream dancer. Beautiful. Love your glittery gown. Wear it up. Wear it down. Style your sparkly hair.
Definitely ready for a check notes. Elf bowling. Hey, Riku. And Icy, if you're here too, welcome, welcome.
Here, ribbon there.
After this, we're gonna watch Mr. Magoo and then maybe Batman and Robin. Right?
No, I'm not allowed to watch stuff on stream. I'm gonna get DMCA'd.
Like the
Imagine.
night. Each dream.
Your last
I
stream
need
is Mr.
Who-
Magoo.
I'm gonna write this down because these gals are so cute.
Remember, Mr. Magoo.
No.
What?
Dreamy Sweets.
So we're not gonna watch Mr. Magoo?
No.
So don't let me having fun.
Fun. In air quotes. For a 7% movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
Listen. What?
I just thought I saw something in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Want me to check that Rufus is still where he is?
Yes, please. Icy's present. She sits behind me drinking a fruit punch. Ooh, fruit punch. So, okay, the Mr. Magoo Christmas special is different because it's not the live-action animated one with friggin' Leslie Nielsen. Mr. Magoo and Tigger, too. Can you bring me another root beer when you come back?
Sure.
Thank you.
Rufus is still in his cage.
Okay, so we have a ghost. That's cool. Oh, fruit punch. Fruit punch.
And the Patriots are losing 27-0 in the
Yeah!
first half. Here's your
Holy
beer.
fuck, what? I have been browsing while hatching, and I found a pink axolotl plush at Hot Topic holding a knife! Liz, or, not Liz, but
Knife,
Des, drop that link in the
knife,
Discord.
knife.
Sweets has her own line of
These
magical
gals are
wands.
so
Dream
cute. I'm
Dancer
gonna
and
look
dolls
for
each sold separately. New from DSI.
Oh, I guess it's Thanksgiving.
Right from the pet shop, I knew Barbie was the one for me.
Oh, I remember this.
Barbie. And
Very
I'm
Barbie
Ginger.
centric.
Yeah, we've had like 4 Barbie ads.
Then we're off to play.
3 dolls. No, there was Barbie's shopping, the shopping Barbie, there was Barbie's car, there was,
The Barbie game.
the Barbie game, Now this one. Wasn't there another doll, too? The one with the G, like the... Yeah, that's interesting. We don't see a lot of girl toy commercials.
Did you hear about Crypto Barbie?
No, Michael.
Not yet?
No, we don't have an invader in the home. I just caught, it must have been like some hair out of the corner of my eye. We're fine.
Rufus is still in his...
And our chinchilla is still in the cage. He'd make a lot of noise if there was somebody in the living room, probably. The Nickelodeon Thanksgiving. Yeah, I remember that one too.
That's a big damn dog!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Barbie. And I'm Ginger. I love you. What'd I tell ya? Batteries not included.
Yak Maniac stutters like crazy. Yak Maniac
Oh
makes
my
you sound like you're
God.
underwater.
Did I
Sound like
have
you're underwater.
one of
And Yak Maniac echo. Let's give these maniacs a
Yeah,
hand.
thank you. I think I had a yak back, maybe? I actually had one of these.
Non-stop Nicktoons.
Something like that.
Looked like a young The Situation.
I got in trouble because I recorded the phrase Butterball Turkey off of the television and I kept playing it at Karen. And it was mean.
Why were you such a troll?
I was the worst.
Ugh.
Ginger was the dog, but I'm not sure if the dog talks.
Non-stop Nicktoons weekend will return.
Okay, so that is the end of this particular one.
All right, everybody. It's been a real good stream.
No. But wait, there's more.
Oh.
So we are teleporting 5 years in the future. We're jumping from 1997 to 2001. What? Yeah, that's 5. Oh, I guess that 5 would be 2002. 4 years in the future. I'm great at math. That's why I have the STEM degree, and Michael went to school for poli-sci.
You just gotta count on your paws. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001.
Oh, get out of here with that!
Thank you. Literally said my new. I can't do math. I'm gay.
I'm sure that's a shirt you can buy somewhere.
Yeah, so we should all have some. Well, I think most of us were alive at this point in time. So I don't think the youngins
And if
are
you
here at the
weren't,
moment.
I don't care to hear it.
It's a great year, full of yeary goodness. I remember this one.
It was just awesome from January to August, and then we just, whatever,
Oh, I wonder if any of that's gonna show up in this.
What, 9/11?
Oh, aired in 2001 on Nick at Night and TNT.
Oh,
Okay.
this should be some interesting old people commercials.
She responded with mood. Oh yes. Because I'm going to tell a customer that I'm going to get yelled at. All right, friends, here we go.
Wow.
Sorry for your ear. I apologize. Green Bay Watch. This is amazing already.
Good start.
Jump for cables.
Not everything can be as good as the original.
I wish I lived in Wisconsin.
The diet.
I wish I lived in Wisconsin.
I don't remember this.
Pick up progressive scan
Oh, fuck, I
output.
fucked up. There we go. Let's go back. I hit the wrong button.
Not everything can be as good as the original.
I wish I lived in Wisconsin.
The Diet Dr. Pepper is. It tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
This is my killer DVD system.
This is my killer DVD rental section.
Twin wave laser pickup, progressive scan output.
Turn of the century dramas, futuristic sci-fi comedies.
42 inches.
1,000.
Okay, what would be a futuristic sci-fi comedy? Fifth Element? Is that a comedy?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. Futuristic sci-fi comedy, Spaceballs. Mostly
I guess.
parody, but,
That guy became single that night.
Movies.
You have the hardware. Blockbuster has the software. We have more DVDs to rent than ever.
It
And you
looks like
a
the
DVD,
Verizon
well,
guy.
The next one's free.
High-density plastic resin containment unit.
The best way to DVD
American
is
Online
Blockbuster.
keyword, Blockbuster.
Bringing entertainment
Oh, wow. Ooh.
home.
It's flashback. October 17th, 1987, Black Monday. Investors lose their shirts as the market plunges. Meanwhile, Ricky loses his shirt and Silver Spoon's ratings soar. Stay tuned to Nick at Night's Revenge of the 80s.
Summertime. Time to get away from it all without totally getting away from it all. This summer, pick up a brand new Motorola pager and...
Just he's like Private Ryan. Oh my god, this is a commercial for fucking pagers.
Service during page times, Summer Splash Spectacular, and get one very hot deal.
Get a numeric pager for $24.95.
Hey, drug dealer, come get numeric pagers starting at $25.
Literally, the only person I knew that had a pager was my dad, and he had it for work.
And he was also a drug dealer.
I don't think my dad was a drug dealer.
Or an alphanumeric pager for $49.95 with 2 months of
Why
voicemail.
was the number one more expensive?
Free.
So call 1-800-870-2220 and make summertime page time.
Adelphia Page Time. My dad worked for county government, so he had one for like, if they had like a traffic light that needed fixing, he would get like a page and have to go out in like the middle of the night for it. My mom's work had pages until 2018. Oh, wow.
And she continues to dominate.
Speaking of,
this is close.
Here's the setup.
It's not
Spike down the center. What's this?
C-A-L-L-A-T-T.
Carrot Top!
Oh, no!
Carrot Top was one of the, he's doing, what do they call it? The fancy residency at the Luxor where we stayed. So I got to see...
It looked like the only number one was more expensive.
I got to see a lot of posters and whatnot of Carrot Top.
Oh, this is before Carrot Top got swole.
Well, Carrot Top has been around for so long, he is now post getting swole and post getting a ton of work done on his face. But he's still got the red hair, so he looks like... I don't know. He looks like he took Carrot Top's face and
it's
just
very
went,
definitively like still his hair. It's not like hair plugs or anything. It is still very much the same. Pre-buff Carrot Top.
That was easy. Let's do it again. Come on, let's do it again. Save big bucks on every call. Dial 1-800-CALLATT for collect calls.
Wanda Sykes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you gotta love those shorts.
They match the hair.
Get a call. In Gateway Country, school is coming. And that's what Mr. Osterkamp is here for.
Hanging preposition.
Oh, right. This Gateway Performance 1400 CSPC featuring the Intel Pentium 4 processor gives students a real leg up. And right now, the Print Studio and this Learning 2000 software...
Oh, wow!
Run-on sentence. Sorry.
Is that like a CD encyclopedia?
Kind
It's almost better than having a teacher at home.
Intel Pentium 4. That was in my college desktop. I was very excited. It was an Intel Pentium 4 with hyper-threading technology.
Ooh.
It ran World of Warcraft okay.
Got hair all over you today, honey.
I got hair everywhere. That's what my head does. I shed like a dog.
Well, that was an Acura key. Is this a commercial for Acuras?
That is accurate.
I'm sorry. Thank you. That almost was root beer out my nose. I had a Gateway. My mother and a friend put it on credit for us. My mother never paid for it. That friendship ended.
Yeah, that'll do it. Over a Gateway.
It's an Acura, not Frank Sinatra.
Who loves you, baby?
RSX.
200 horsepower. Party of 5?
Can you picture yourself in one of these? Then beat a
Oh.
path to McDonald's. There are still millions of great prizes.
Oh
yet to be
no,
won.
McDonald's
It's McDonald's Monopoly. Oh God, before I knew it was like super rigged. There's like a whole documentary out about that or something.
Yeah, I would watch it in a second. as a movie. It's like 5 episodes long, and like they break down the entire story in like an article. It was some guy, and then he got all his friends in it.
Yeah.
Like it's it's a cool
McMillions.
story, but it's not like Tiger King long.
It doesn't need to be as long as it
No.
is. Accurate for when you want to pay $3,000 more for a Honda. When I realized that so many like Infiniti is just like Nissan and what's the other one?
Lexus
is Toyota.
Toyota.
Yeah. When I figured out that, I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Game. So what are you waiting for? You could be on the road.
I always
to
like getting like
play,
free
win,
fries
and pick
because
your
there's
prize.
never like
You're
you
in the
can
driver's
never
seat now.
smart BMW really. Huh. I knew Genesis was Hyundai because every time I see
Hey, it's Mike Piazza.
oh
Yep.
cool. Every time I see a Genesis, I have to look it up because I never remember who it is. Oh God, I can only
Genesis
imagine.
is Sega. Waka waka.
He was the same one that put me on the path to Disney. I told I think I had a favorite. You play for a luxury name and it's Michael. I don't know Mike Piazza.
Could you imagine walking around as Mike Piazza and have somebody run up to you? Like,
I knew
oh
Scion
my
was-
God, from Scooby-Doo!
I knew Scion was Toyota because I drove a Scion.
Oh, Lunchbox.
R.I.P. Lunchbox. We'll miss you forever.
If I could win,
Toby Keith?
how much for the whole buffalo?
Oh, yeah.
Something better for $1?
How about a 20-minute phone call?
Really?
Sure, dial
Stick
10,
our
10,
boots
220.
to our
Oh, wow! 10, 220. Ooh, we're
Up
getting
to
a lot
20
of those,
minutes,
like,
only
collect
99
calls.
cents. This is
For
like
20
the
minutes,
most
only 99
nonsensical
cents.
pairing.
Just 7 cents a minute.
Fucking Toby Keith and Mike Piazza.
Yeah.
Wasn't it, like, rumored that Mike Piazza was gay or something like that?
Yeah, that was the rumor.
Who cares? I mean, it was obviously a much bigger deal in 2001 than it is in 2022, but...
10, 10, 220 is cheap. Hey, the wings are on me.
Hey, man, quit blocking the play.
Sorry,
I
dude.
thought about 10, 10,
Dial 10,
220.
220.
Right?
Practice
Hey, man, you're big leaguing me now.
So Budget.com has all kinds of cool cars from just $19.99.
Yeah.
Dripping off the
Oozing out his pores.
Why don't we
So
send computers to
charismatic.
everyone in America?
Typing is hard.
Budget.
We don't need to get everyone computers.
Maybe not.
1999 things.
No, that's excellent. But
Great
cool cars, cool cars.
That was indeed Carrot Top. That was in fact Carrot Top doing a. Whoo! What was it for? One of those like call collect commercials.
ATT.
I no longer have to rush
Ooh,
to get
TiVo!
home at a certain time to
early.
watch the shows.
TiVo, it's you tell it what program you want to watch, you press a button, and it's done.
TiVo
I wanna
for me
watch
by
Star
my
Trek.
selecting a season pass.
And it will record them whenever they come on, even if they change times.
With TiVo,
This is a very 90s thing. It's like, we need to film this on the set of, what was it, Roundhouse? Yeah. It's just
Basically.
like all this space for a person sitting on a chair, and then they zoom in and do the wibbly wobble.
Because they filmed everything in like a warehouse, right?
Learn more at TiVo.com or visit these retailers.
TiVo was basically just.
You want to hear
The
something?
80s
An old technology that I had that was a real stupid purchase, and it was like $200. I bought a Google TV device.
Oh.
And it came with a keyboard and everything. I thought it was Logitech. A Logitech Google TV
We had a cable
box.
That reminds me that I need to call Verizon and see if they can fix our damn DVR at some point.
You should also yell at them and get it cheaper.
I'm not good at that. I need you to
What
do
are you
that.
talking about? You do that with Sirius XM all the time.
I don't talk to a human. I just
Oh.
literally call in and they give me the offer.
Oh, do you want me to be like, my wife is being charged too much for your service? Why would... See, I'm doing it like a kid would do to sound like
Yeah.
an adult. I am an adult. Why don't I just use my voice?
No, you're just better at You remember when you shook down the car dealership dude to get the $300 off my damn receipt?
Well, because that was bullshit.
Yeah, you're a lot better at
Don't
calling
say shake down. He was the shaker downer.
I don't know.
Yeah, but if you say I shook him down,
well, no,
I sound like the piece of crap.
No, you were very firm and resolute about things that I just would have been like, okay.
Window etching sucks because all it does is identify your car if they find it in a lake somewhere. It doesn't help them actually track it to said lake. So that's why it sucks, and they love to do it standard now. And I was like, don't you know who I am? I'm the husband of Elise Explosion, and you'll take that charge off now.
I think because when you said you worked in insurance, I thought he assumed that you were like a bigwig or something, and not just like.
I mean, I think it just meant he knew that I knew he was full of shit.
Yeah. And before Mr. Explosion is revealed to be Mr. Shakedown from Yakuza 0.
That was, I tell you, that was one of my like recent years most exhilarating. Like moment when I was able to beat up Mr. Shakedown. I was like, yes, finally. It was like years of build up of like never being able to take down a bully, but you know, just like getting Majima's left. By the way, I always defaulted to Majima because of the bat. I didn't like playing. It was funny. It was my first Yakuza experience. It was my first Yakuza experience, and I didn't like playing as Kiryu. And I'd be stuck with him, you know. Another
I'm not Italian, which makes that even funnier.
New transportation technologies.
Definitely
Some proved more practical than others. For more of the 80s, stay tuned to Nick at Night.
80s flashback. This is wild. This might be like 80s flashback weekend on Nick at Night.
Which means I can pronounce everything in it. And ever since they made it easy open,
I remember those particular. Because I used to take Lunchables to lunch for school. To school for lunch, and they would have like a Capri Sun in it.
I still don't. I don't like Capri Sun.
I wasn't a big fan of it, but I remember these kids turning into fucking Silver Surfer.
I always thought Juicy Juice was
great
better.
pizza. Juicy Juice is better.
It's not delivery. This is delivery. Want a bet?
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Pizza at home. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
DiGiorno was like a revolution in our house. Like, I hate Elio's and anything of that kind.
Oh, yeah, we never...
And that DiGiorno could be like a good pizza in the oven was just like, what is this magic? And now we get good oven pizza all the time. It was a struggle for good oven pizza in the 90s.
We did not start, I think, Freschetta. Do you remember Freschettas?
I do.
That was like the first frozen pizza I remember having. Because we didn't do like Elio's or anything like that. My grandma...
Elio's was cheap, though.
Oh, I'm sure it was. We just didn't have the freezer space.
Filled with too many Encore meals.
It was either that or like my parents would always buy in bulk. So we had a lot of like just bags of frozen shit that we'd get at Costco. And Elio's was never on the list.
In the 80s, stars come
Elio's felt
to
like
create
eating a sponge.
It was just...
So here's a fun one. My senior year of high school in health class, we had to do they called it the marriage project, and they paired us up with people. And they paired me with like the new kid from Staten Island, who like you took one look at this kid and you're like, oh, you got mob ties, don't you, buddy?
His father was in the waste management business.
Absolutely.
May have later gone on to own a hockey league in Danbury, Connecticut.
Gave me similar vibes to that kid, right? And I remember I like totally fucking aced this project because
Stouffer's was definitely, I think I've always thought Stouffer's was probably one of the better of the frozen meal guys.
I don't think I've ever had Screaming Sicilian Pizza, but I will take a look. Anyway, we got, like, they gave us, like, the grocery store, I was going to say grocery store menu, but the grocery store flyer for the week. And we had to, like, budget out a meal for, like, a month. And I'm like, well, I guess we're eating Elio's Pizza every day this week. Because this kid wanted to put, like, no effort into it. And I'm like, fine, you don't want to put any fucking effort into it? We're eating Elio's 4 days a week, bitch.
The marriage was already on the rocks 5
Well,
minutes
and then we
in.
had to actually plan a wedding itself. So I, in my infinite wisdom, went on the Google.coms and I went to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I looked up the price for getting married by Elvis because this guy was like, I don't care what you do, just get us a good grade. And I'm like, deal, bitch! So that's how my 12th grade marriage project ended up. Yeah, Marriage for Health. It was basically like a budgeting simulator.
You never told me you were married before.
It was like a budgeting simulator, but yeah, they called it like the marriage project.
What a weird Catholic school thing to like.
Yeah, they gave us the fucking babies too. That was 10th grade was driver's ed, so I think it was it 11th or 12th grade we got the fucking baby fuck-it-ups. I mean, baby think-it-overs. So we wouldn't get teen pregnant. That might have been in the same year. But they gave us the old babies, which were a lot less sensitive.
Old babies?
Yeah. So they were these, like...
Where?
They were like, you know, mock baby dolls that would activate and cry, and they had, like, timers set and stuff. And there were new ones... which had sensitivity in the neck and the back, so if you flipped it upside down for too long, it would register as an abuse. My school just specifically signed up to get the baby dolls. Oh, man. So, they ran out of the new ones.
Oh, that sucks.
So they gave us the old ones.
You never want a gym teacher who's, like, apex athlete gym teacher.
I see. That happened with me because my dad held it upside down for too long and it registered as an abuse. So I got a C, and I had to write a report about fucking child abuse. And I'm like, this is health class! Shouldn't you be teaching me how to, like, cook carrots or something? My mom got the baby doll in high school, but that was back... Yeah, like a flour sack would have been a lot easier. Oh my god, Olaf, I'm so sorry. You're coming in at a weird time!
Child abuse!
Yeah, so we had these, like, living baby dolls that we had to, like, take care of for one night. And I was just...
didn't love the baby.
Grandpa did not love the baby. Grandpa was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, Dad, no! And I'm like, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And then I get it back and it's like, abuse, 1. And I'm like, baby's not gonna die because you hold it, like, upside down for 2 seconds. Excuse you, that's not how babies work.
Listen, I hold my baby upside down like this all the time, and it's fine.
Yeah, it was in high school, like 11th or 12th grade. We were given these like baby dolls to like avoid teen pregnancy, and we had to take care of it for a night. And my dad held it upside down for too long. I had to take care of it, but there's no tech in it. Really? That's easy. Yeah, right? It's not even a real baby. It's totally not the same. See, Michael's doing a great job.
See?
Oh my god, please do.
All Elise had to do was not hold baby like this.
No, it was Dad was holding like oh fuck, I need Give me Strong Bad. He's a lot better than a baby.
Oh my god, Strong Bad is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh look, even his head is far too large for his baby body.
Well, that was the thing. The new babies had like really bad neck sensitivity, so you could like break their necks real easy. But my dad held it like this for too long. And that was what the abuse was. Strong baby.
Yes, that's you cannot have your baby lying face down.
Do not hold baby like trophy fish. But yeah, so you had to like hold the baby properly, and Dad was like, "Oh, what's the batteries in the back of this one do?" And it registered as an abuse. I'm like, "Damn it, Herb!"
Baby face.
Baby has neck sensitivity issues. Damn, please fix. Hey, MK, I hope you're having a good night.
It's the Choose the
raise up strong man here.
MK, you may have actually been alive for these commercials, but you also might have been like, I don't know, 3 months old. So I'm not sure.
All right, let me gently put Strong Bad back in his crib.
We know it's Christmas. We are the world. And you wear it well. For more of the 80s...
I don't remember that at all.
Well, that's the fact of life.
Oh, that was George Clooney singing.
Okay, you were 3 Great, you were alive for these commercials. That's good. It wasn't that sensitive.
How can the
Sensitive to
cereal
one of the
so
things on the
simple?
back. Ah.
Tastes so good. Life is full of surprises.
That would never fucking happen. We heard the world hype.
See it?
I would
do it.
Oh, this is like got to be.
Salon Selectives.
Oh, Salon
Products for your
Selective.
every
That's even
inspiration.
worse. Let's see. 2001, I was a sophomore in high school. It was like so like September 2001. I was a sophomore in high school. So.
80s flashback. After the release of the films Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I think.
Is that the one with Frank Stallone?
Some more successfully than others. Stay tuned
I
to
would've
Nick
been
at
like
Night's
14,
Revenge
15,
of the
I think.
80s.
Go ahead, ask me a question.
It's new Ask Me More Eeyore.
Are we gonna win our game today?
Go ahead and celebrate.
Is that ever gonna finish this playhouse?
What is with those happy eyes?
Yeah, that's too
Eeyore's
happy for
friends can answer your
Eeyore.
questions too.
Do you like
up
this
Eeyore's
one?
I'm not exactly sure.
Pooh? How's this?
Oh,
yes.
You Ask Me More
Ah,
Pooh and
word.
Tigger.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
President of one Eeyore's face.
Let's just stay inside.
I love the Tigger. Like Tigger's my favorite.
Tigger's a little overbearing.
What is that giant fucking bee?
The right time to talk to your kids about the birds and the bees.
No! What is this?
Yeah!
Eeyore is Peter Cullen, which is really fucking weird too. That he's Optimus Prime.
See, the birds and the bees, and that's how you get a unwanted strong bad.
And other tough issues
Wait. Respect.
is sooner than you think. For more information, visit everythingnick.com.
For more information about
Wow!
sex,
Fucking singular commercial.
To a summer's day.
Kermit the Frog here.
Come up and see me sometime. Just the best of times.
What the fuck?
Ooh, they used a Martin Luther King Jr. line for singular.
This is a fucking cell phone ad. This is the worst.
That's awful.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Tech people,
Just
huh?
put pamphlets in the school. Exactly. We talked about the birds and the bees too early. Your kid's gonna end up with a crippling porn addiction. Thankfully, that commercial has the answer. Oh my god. I had singular until AT&T bought them out. So
Nick at Night's Revenge
I
of
think
the
I'd
80s.
rather
The
have
hottest
Fortnite,
stars of today
personally.
in the biggest comedies of the 80s. You can't afford to miss Sarah Jessica Parker in Square
Pegs, yeah.
And TV Blues Rich Schroeder in Silver Spoon. George Clooney in Facts of Life. Plus, Janet Jackson in Different Strokes. Sisters, Jackie in 227.
that's how they had to bill Jackie as for sister.
And Alf in Alf. Nick
I love
at
Alf.
Night's Revenge
And from
of the
LA
80s.
Law,
It's fucking
Alf.
Star power. You gotta have it. Revenge of the 80s every night this week at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
This is so funny. Like, look at this. That's
I wonder if my Alf is still at home. I don't know.
ours. We definitely.
Did Alf suffer in the flood, or?
Yeah, but that would have been like the first flood. That would have been like the Floyd. For nothing was fine. They did their best. Yeah, that's what I feel. Remember my parents had Verizon? They went to Altel, then Verizon bought them out. We had Verizon for years and years and years until very recently. I think like within the past 4 or 5 years, my parents switched over to T-Mobile. So now we're on T-Mobile. Remember Alf? He's back in Pog form.
Only on Nick at Night.
Remember Alf? He's back in NFT form.
Oh, no, I think that it's Alf or it was Martin Luther King in Fortnite, right?
Oh.
No, it wasn't as bad. Like the exhibit itself wasn't terrible. It's just people showing up in weird skins, from what I could see. It's been for like 10 years and switched to Metro, which is under T-Mobile. When we finally got a cell phone, it was T-Mobile. Yeah, Fortnite thing was MLK March, not sex ed.
This lazy boy sofa is sweet.
Hey, I found the remote.
No, seen it. Skip it. Wait, go back. Look, Lazy Boy.
Call us now at 1-800-MAKE-A-HOME, and we'll send you a Lazy Boy home furnishings kit
It's
absolutely
not any
free.
better.
Yeah,
It features a great selection of Lazy Boy
You see me on Verizon up until it went to just down 9 on the phone plan, so we switched because it was... Yeah.
furniture. Plus,
That was the thing, like, we didn't have... or I was the only one that had unlimited data on Verizon, because I was also the only one who had a smartphone at that point in time. And then when they decided that they wanted to get everybody else a smartphone, then we switched over to T-Mobile because it was cheaper and they had a better veterans discount.
You got that sweet discount.
plus decorating tips on matching patterns,
But
fabrics,
only
and
one of
colors.
us
Go
got
for
a
it. Call
Christmas card.
1-800-MAKE-A-HOME now.
Ryan Reynolds.
Hello,
Hello, Lazy Boy.
80s flashback.
After a hole is discovered in the ozone layer, Americans are discouraged from using aerosol products such as hairspray. Some take the news harder than others. For more of the 80s, stay tuned to Nick at
In the
Night.
top drawer that
Is my
dresser
killer
behind us.
DVD rental
my
section.
Nexus One.
Turn of the century dramas, tender
Remember I paid
romantic
up for us without a
classics,
smartphone.
futuristic
Wait,
sci-fi
Oh,
comedies.
that's
With so
rough.
many movies, nobody does DVD like Blockbuster. And now hot new
Bring out the
releases
phones. All right, let's see if I can find him. Give me a sec. Woo! They're in one of these somewhere. I could have sworn I just saw them. Okay. I think this is the only one I currently have, but this should paint a really nice picture for a lot of people, I think. Hopsicle. Hold.
What's the little chain?
It is a it's one of Skelanimals.
I'm not familiar with that.
It's a skeleton kitty, but yeah, this was my Samsung flip phone. It actually there is like the little plug that for the headphones has actually liquefied and is now all over my hand.
Ew.
Yeah, gross. Man, the best part about this is that you can see the wear pattern on the keyboard for my texting.
Oh God, I didn't text until I had a smartphone. I hated that so much.
I used to be pretty fast at it.
Well,
But yeah.
of course, you're the Mario Party masher. So you're
So yeah, this was probably my second or third cell phone, I think. Let me just text him. It's 222-44-88866. A little flip phone that my mom had when we played Yahtzee. I had Bejeweled on this, actually. My dad got really mad because it cost like $6, and it ended up on the phone bill. He's like, "What did you spend $6 on?" Oh, you had a slider phone? I didn't get one of those until I think I was out of college by the time I got a slider phone. Me and T9 were like BFFs. Thanks to my Nokia, that thing was a barf on the surviving, tossing it towards my dad and landed in a pot of water.
on DVD are guaranteed to be there, like this.
Rent Meet the Parents, starring Robert De Niro
I
and Ben
remember
Stiller.
that with
First comes
Blockbuster.
love,
Like,
then comes the
if they had a
interrogation.
new
Rated PG-13,
release, like,
guaranteed on DVD and
The
VHS
Parents, and
this
it
week at
wasn't
Blockbuster.
there,
With
they
hot
would
new
give you like
releases
some sort of
guaranteed to
credit
be
or
there.
something.
The best way to DVD is Blockbuster.
Frida, he's AIM on. Oh my god, I had my phone hooked up to AIM.
I learned this. I learned to read.
Jet.
Leapfrog!
Introducing the Leap Pad from Leapfrog.
Stumbled.
Stumbled out of bed.
It brings a complete library of books to life and teaches kids to read.
Utah.
And I learned the
And
state.
so much more.
And I learned music.
The Leap Pad from
This
Leapfrog.
is cool.
I hope the sitter doesn't mind we're a little late.
I hope the sitter doesn't mind we're a little late. Yo, we got any snackies for after stream?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Larry!
Larry! Larry!
I don't know where this is going.
Standing.
No idea.
What? That made no sense.
This is how Leapfrog stuff was. Yeah, right? Leapfrog stuff looked cool as hell. And then there was like Leapfrog stuff, like Neopets Leapfrog stuff that gave you items for the site. So I remember some of my friends actually went out and bought like the one of
It
the
always
leap, it was,
comes
like, the
back
leap
to
pad.
the Neopets.
Driving Janet home.
80s flashback.
In 1981, MTV launches and instantly popularizes new kinds of music. Though many still cling to that old-time rock and roll. Stay tuned to Nick at Night's
Very,
Revenge of
very
the 80s.
Alf-centric.
Try something different this summer with Mystic
get, like,
Bowling
poison.
at Ryan Family Amusements.
No, it's
They've
just
decked out the
sand.
Raynham lanes with an awesome light show and a kickin' sound system. A live DJ cranks out your favorite music while you bowl. Between frames, check out the coolest
Weren't we
video
literally
games
just talking
in
about
Ryan
bowling, like,
Family's
last
huge
stream?
game room. Call
Skee-Ball!
your Mystic Bowling Lane for Friday
Wait,
and
what's-
Saturday
what's
from
area
9
code
p.m.
508?
to midnight. Bring all your friends to Mystic Bowling at Ryan Family Amusements in Raynham.
Where is that? All right, hang on. 508.
We had Cosmic Bowling.
Yeah, we had. I remember Cosmic Bowling. Massachusetts.
Ah, we're gonna have a wicked good time bowling.
Nico, cousin, let's go bowling.
Nico, no, they are not from Massachusetts.
Who are you?
His secretary.
He's 11.
Yeah.
He's pretty booked up. School, soccer practice, basketball, babysitting, yard work, homework. How's next Tuesday?
I think this is
Where
a
do
Disney
you go
World
when
commercial.
your
Yeah,
kids
it
need a
is.
vacation as much as you do?
Dad, you come up with the best ideas.
Thanks, bud.
Make plans at DisneyWorld.com.
You always have the best ideas.
All you need to buy my happiness is a trip to Disney World.
You know.
And make your dream come true.
That's cute though. With
Dave-
the secretary was like
The magical squatter living.
36 inside Nick at Night. Today was a good day. I played a song. Learned to make wine.
That was a very
Baked a
dark
pie with
time
Jack.
when Nick at Night was
Helped
loaded
Greg
with
fix
the
his
Brady
bike.
Bunch.
Yeah.
That just.
I loved like
Got some good
I love
financial
Lucy.
advice.
Yeah. No,
And watched a little
407
TV.
W Disney.
Yep. Today was a good day. Now, if I could just figure out where that laughter comes from.
Hello?
Hi, hon. I had the
Stouffer's.
craziest day. I'm starving.
You want to meet at Bob's restaurant?
What's the special?
Tonight it's roasted turkey with creamy mashed potatoes and crisp
man
green
is
beans.
utterly
Introducing
pathetic.
Stouffer's new home-style dinners.
I can't believe Bob's is open this late.
A complete meal equals complete happiness.
It's funny how Bob...
Who the fuck takes a TV dinner out of the tray? What the fuck? This is way too horny for a goddamn TV dinner commercial.
Oh my god! So we're gonna have the night all to ourselves. So I'm gonna microwave something for you. What the fuck? What kind of a dipshit is he? And what are her expectations for this relationship? Finally, we get some time away from the kids. Just take off that plastic wrap.
AOL
We're
keyword target.
having some Stouffer's.
AOL keyword Target.
Ah.
This is like right around the time Target actually started to come to like the New York, New Jersey tri-state area. Because we did not have Target until like the 2000s.
Coming from Minnesota.
My aunt in California, we stayed out with in Vegas, she was the first one to tell us about Target. Awesome. Oh yeah, I remember that line, that brand.
You can express your opinion about the environment on your car.
Oh, I remember this.
Or you can do it with your
Ooh, what is that piece
It's
of
America's
shit?
Honda
first
Insight.
gasoline electric
Ew.
hybrid. The Insight from Honda.
Yeah, it's ugly as hell. That is
Oh my
so
God.
millennium.
Efficient car.
Yeah, okay, but 61 miles a gallon city, that's incredible.
There's a place near you where you can always find a smile, an encouraging word, a sweet old granny riding her hog, where people know what words like
I
friends,
loved
family,
these
and
terrible
trust
fucking
mean, and words
Nick at Night
like
commercials.
Ba-Baloo and Meathead, where you know your neighbors, even if they're always snooping around and trying to prove you really are a witch, where you know you're going to
Okay.
smile and laugh sooner or later, A place we like to call
Your dad thought
Nick
I was
at
a
Night.
witch for like a year and a half.
Today we have someone special to tell you about our Polo Sorrentino. Mama.
Who are all those
That was a
people?
summoning circle for Pokemon Diamond, and it
what's
worked
this?
eventually.
The microphone, Mama, don't worry.
What does he do?
This is
Mama did
Macaroni
Polo
Grill.
Sorrentino.
I've never been to one of these places.
Oh, we make it the movie. Thank you, Carlo.
I'm Aldo, Mama.
Oh.
Roasted tomatoes, a honey balsamic glaze over tender grilled chicken, and imported mozzarella create the Polo Sorrentino.
What the fuck is this?
That looks no better than the Stouffer's meal.
Those fucking grill marks look painted on.
Oh my god.
Those look like brush strokes,
Hey,
not grill marks.
hey, just like a Nona used to make. With the crappy tomatoes and the John on the grill marks.
MK, I have seen that video. I saw this video called "The TVs at the Bowling Alley Be Like," and it's cursed yet accurate at the same time.
And look, we even threw in some green shit we got from the salad bar.
It's in the box dinner kits they have. They're gone now. Oh man, the noodles, they do look green.
Romano's Macaroni Grill, run by chefs. That explains our food.
Show it to the stream. Let me see if I can find it.
Wait, I like that tagline. That explains our food. It's like, listen, we had a lot of people saying that we need to explain our food.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yes.
We will watch this.
That was always
Oh, it's a different one? Why does that bowling pin have eyebrows?
To show.
Oh, it was 9 seconds long?
To show
Let me see
fear.
if I can find that one then. This is... Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. It was another different one. If you find it, send it to me and I'll play it. It is a very bowling heavy stream right now.
That's what everybody comes here for.
I think it was something.
Bowling!
It looked so good, but
I mean, literally every time I go to the fucking island in Animal Crossing, we go, Nico, cousin, let's go bowling.
I think I got some bad long distance.
Discord? Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, right, I have seen this one.
Jesus.
It's terrible, but it's very good.
You know, the image.
It is extremely cursed, but I love it at the
Calling
same
area
time.
only. Well, I knew it.
Because they are. It's all that like weird 3D animation that's not quite as good as Toy Story, but from about the same era.
Here, Sprint PCS has real nationwide long
Sprint
distance included,
PCS.
so you can
Oh my
call
God, look at that
anywhere from
phone.
anywhere on their network with no long distance charges. I feel so much better. That's what they all say. Try the duck.
So that video was called oh, what was it? It was like TVs at the bowling alley be like when you get a strike.
You should see if you can find like
Real nationwide long distance.
Oh God,
Sprint
we were AMF. We were the angry
stock
motherfuckers
market.
because that's what I always
A
called
year
it.
ago, it was how high is high. Now everyone's asking where's the bottom. Janice has gotten through tough times the same way we've gotten ahead, picking stocks one at a time, looking for opportunities for over 30 years. Janice is looking right
Is this
now.
looking for the
to
light
be in
at the
right
end of the
place
tunnel?
When a downturn turns into a better day. Get there. Janice Mutual Funds.
Wow. Do they still exist? Who the hell knows?
Our 2001 commercial stream for 70s program.
Here. It's okay, we're getting the commercials that we know. The 70s programming. Listen, okay. Nick at Night was vital.
Flip it up, stir it up, drink it up, coffee mate. Pick it up, pour it out, stir it up. How about
And I also need to remind you that you were 3. I don't have much recollection of things that occurred when I was 3 years old, so I don't fault you for it.
Coffee mate, love it up. Coffee mate, got a new face. Coffee mate.
Everybody swing to the coffee mate. Coffee mate.
From
Get your best gallon coffee mate.
How does the almond get into Hershey's Kisses with almonds?
Think about what you said. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking coffee.
Little Hershey's Kisses.
Oh, Hershey's with almonds!
Big chocolate
Comma. It
taste.
wasn't coffee.
Day 14
you see
inside
any
Nick at
Y2K?
Night.
No,
There's
not this
something
time.
funny about this place.
Oh,
About
a
these
whole slew of Y2K
Someone always has
like
a funny
beer
plan.
commercials would be
That would be a good one.
All right, the burglar is gonna show up tonight. What?
But it always
They
seems to
were so
backfire.
much older than
And yet they laugh. At everything.
Fred Neffel?
And we
Yeah. It didn't really make
laugh
sense.
with them. I like this place.
Who's the guy in the Nick at Night commercials? Definitely reminds me of
Chicken stars.
like,
Condensed
Buster
soup?
Bluth.
You're an adult now. There's a better tasting soup. Progresso chicken noodle has all white meat chicken and
Yeah, and it's got too much crap in it, so Progresso sucks.
Man,
vegetables.
the
See the difference?
men in
This
these
is
commercials
better.
are really
Now,
fucking
about this
pathetic.
glass.
It's time to go to the better taste of Progresso.
Also, chicken
Like, I'm just gonna
stars.
sit here and like microwave
Well, if you're
broth
watching
if
a
you
great
don't tell me
drama, you
that
get
this
everything.
Oh,
shit
I
happens.
think we have finally pivoted from Nick at Night to
You
TNT.
get love, war, crime, fear. Not enough
This is, I'm pretty sure this is right around the time my dad would be watching like
has to have its
Closer
high points
on
and its low
TNT.
points, and it has to have some sort of rhythm to it.
It's pretty
Oh, was
dramatic.
it?
It's all those ingredients kind of
Yeah, well, if it's
Oh, I
on,
think
like a
this
rubber
is
band,
2001.
and you never know when it's going to snap.
Oh no, they're the ends.
the teens.
Here you go.
Tenos.
Like this?
The teeny meeny.
Okay, let's get ready.
Yeah. Move this over here.
Sorry, Mom, I'm just
Let's do
wiping
it.
my butt in the kitchen.
Oh, new puppy.
This is a cute commercial.
Okay,
Angel
that's
Soft.
cute.
It's softer
That's
and
cute.
35% thicker than ever before. When it needs to
See,
be Angel
this is a lot
Soft.
more fun than the ass wiping bears.
Tuesday nights at 9. An all-new original primetime series on TNT.
What is the Witchblade? A mystery.
Witchblade!
You can use the Witchblade to pierce the veil of the senses. You were chosen. You are special. The Witchblade has powers, but only the person who wields it can truly know them all.
Wow, was that the Edge?
Story
Did
of a
she
woman
fight
who
the
started
Edge?
out a cop and became something more.
I don't really remember much about this show.
Witchblade.
I know, they look like
AOL
shit.
keyword Witchblade.
TNT.
So they make me think, oh my god, Bible Man.
I was an opera singer, but now I'm a rock and roll singer. On stage, you have to make sure everything looks
Are
good.
you?
Everything includes your underarms. Before I started using Dove, I would never wear tank tops, never raise my arms. I was very inhibited.
I smelled
was
so
embarrassed.
bad.
God,
combines
this
strong
is
protection with
so
1/4
2001,
moisturizer.
like with
It's
that
the
baby doll
antiperspirant
top
that really gets
and
skin.
the
Now I don't worry
jeans.
about how my underarms look. On stage, off
I
stage,
would go to
it's made
Lilith
me a
Fair
lot
and
more
everybody would be
confident.
like,
I can
Jesus
concentrate on
Christ,
what's
use
important.
deodorant.
That's a great feeling.
What are you doing?
Laundry.
Laundry.
But I'm glad you're up. I've been waiting to vacuum. Breakfast.
Oh, we have another Inept Man commercial.
Jeez, man.
I'll pick up your tray when I get back from the market.
But it's Sunday. Aren't you gonna lay around and watch football all day?
Not if I'm gonna finish that roast in time for dinner.
Somebody had their minute made this morning. It only takes a minute, but the feeling like...
Ooh.
Minute Maid.
Ooh, that one sat weird. I don't like that
Somebody
one.
put speed in Minute Maid?
It's all day.
Honey?
The feeling
What's the
lasts
setting for
all
chiffon?
day? Like, that's not what orange juice is supposed to fucking do.
It's a law of physics. The only man on the plane with a cold will sit next to you.
Ooh.
Did you really?
Thank goodness for Kleenex tissues.
Oh.
Kleenex Cold Care
Now
has
you
3
can't
germ
fly
blocking
without a
layers
mask.
to help keep germs where they belong.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, Las Vegas. As performers, you ever get corns?
This is why I have corns. I tried Band-Aid. It doesn't take the corns away.
Dr. Scholl's Ultra Slim Corn Removers can
I've been
remove
to
the
Las
corn with
Vegas.
as few as 2 treatments.
Wow, 2 treatments.
Band-Aid brand adhesive bandages can't say that.
I feel relieved.
Welcome to 6 She got to work 40 minutes early. Woo.
Her name made her famous. We made her
Aaliyah.
an icon. Presenting MTV
Janet Jackson.
icon
That's Janet
Janet
Jackson.
Jackson, featuring performances of Janet's greatest songs by Destiny's Child.
You know what? I the other day I was recommended a clip from the MTV Icons, The Cure, and it was Blink-182 singing A Letter to Elise, which is one of my favorite Cure songs for Gee, I Wonder Why.
You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you.
But the weird part was that it was hosted by Marilyn Manson. Cringe.
Macy Gray, Outkast, and a special vocal tribute by NSYNC, plus appearances by...
There's something a little insidious about a vocal tribute from NSYNC about Janet Jackson when it is definitely, very definitely...
Pre-Nipplegate?
Pre-Nipplegate.
Michael Jackson, Usher, Aaliyah, Justin Timberlake and Chris Kirkpatrick, Jamie Foxx, Jessica Simpson, Tyrese, Bill Bellamy, D.L. Hughley, and Miss Jackson herself, and more. MTV icon Janet Jackson. World premiere next Tuesday at 8. For more of everything Janet, go to MTV.com.
AOL keyword, Janet.
Is that what it says?
Everything is just AOL
This
keyword.
commercial, I'm remembering this, like, weird saxophone.
Sex?
See a movie on Maxwell House. Details on marked packages.
You're not allowed to bring coffee into the movie theater.
A lot of sex jazz and non-sex
I am a busy
commercials.
woman. I have 3 children and I'm married, so my time's limited. I'm a teacher and I'm singing with a big band. Walmart Supercenter is the place to go. I can get all my groceries, fresh produce. The department's great. Walmart Supercenter guarantees freshness, and that's a plus. My girls and I go up and down every aisle.
That beef sign
I had the same
was the
thought.
most
Supercenter guarantees
unappetizing
freshness.
sign.
Dang it, I keep missing it.
Get all my groceries, fresh produce.
I feel like
the
there might
department's
be a
great.
question
Walmart
mark in
Supercenter
there.
guarantees fresh.
Beef? Fresh.
Yeah, beef fresh. Beef
I suppose, like,
cup.
next over it's beef unfresh. Beef?
This is where the macaroni grill people are going.
Oh, the painted on fucking grill marks.
And that's a plus. My girls and I go up and down every aisle. We go to the electronics. We have a blast here. It's very convenient.
You are
because it's a
fucking
one-stop shop. That
pathetic.
means a
We
lot to
have
me
a
because
blast,
my
me and
husband-
my girlfriend at
Walmart.
Oh my god. Come
I'm
on.
going to get the best prices, the best quality. Everything that I want is in this one store. I have fun here. It's just like being a kid again.
What's so hot? You suck.
Up and down every aisle. I'm in and out of Hastings. Like, I have, like, specific targets when I go to Walmart. Like, I mean, I know I gotta hit the toy section.
Well, yes, of course.
And sometimes I'm like, oh, it's time to buy some underwear. Let's go to Walmart.
But Hot Pockets.
It's just bread!
What's so hot about it?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Hot Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave, so your favorite Hot Pockets fillings are inside a...
Hot Pockets.
I got really...
Uh-oh, here comes a doozy. She can't even get it out.
No, I thought about the phrase before it came out of my mouth, and then I got really into Hot Pockets when I was in college.
You're just as cool as the fucking Walmart lady. Me and my girlfriend, we come to Walmart and have a great time. I'm really into Hot Pockets right now.
So, no, when I would take when my grandmother was still alive, I used to run a lot of errands for her, because she had like stopped driving, but she was still like mobile and wanted to like get out and do things. So I would take her to the Dollar Tree that got put in, and she would call it walking the aisles, and we would go up and down every aisle at the Dollar Tree. And it meant so much to her because she just loved seeing all the dumb shit and seeing what she could, like, how she could stretch her bargains.
I feel that. I do that a lot.
Yeah, but it's walking the aisles. I will always remember that. I'll miss you, Grandma.
Well, that's a lot more fun than going to Walmart.
Yeah, it is. College friends, that'd be cool. Just, yeah! Yeah, I mean, there's, like, sometimes you just go to Walmart and do dumb shit.
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Every time.
Do they still make ham and cheese Hot Pockets? Do they only make lean pockets now? Or do they still make lean pockets?
No, they make Hot Pockets. Ham and cheese was a staple. I like the Philly cheesesteak.
I used to like the, it was like the chicken tortilla one, because it was one of the few that didn't have onions in it.
Listen, hide and seek at Walmart at 2 a.m. That does sound like a
Yeah, that sounds cool. I am on board for that.
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Kraft Deli Deluxe cheese slices. Now in a resealable
I want to eat that.
That rich
I remember
deli cheese taste
thinking
makes
those
any
were pretty
sandwich
good.
disappear.
Because I never liked the
There's something
Generic.
about Kraft cheese.
It's like Kraft singles.
Yeah.
The ultimate in
Ham and
entertainment
Terry's
is
the only Hot
here.
Pocket
HBO and Cinemax.
HBO and
presents the brand new season of The Sopranos.
Ooh, that takes you back. The brand new season of The Sopranos.
Plus, groundbreaking, thought-provoking originals.
Yes, groundbreaking, thought-provoking originals. Dennis Miller live. Very thought-provoking. Very groundbreaking. My best friend hid one of those ground closings to me ages ago. I was just reading in there. I love that. When I was a kid, I used to hide in the clothing racks, and my mom would get so mad at me.
When you think movies, think Cinemax. Cinemax brings you exclusive Hollywood premieres, plus the largest variety of hit movies, uncut and commercial-free. HBO and Cinemax.
What was that one with Winona Ryder?
Girl Interrupted.
Oh my god!
Get 6 channels of digital HBO for only $8.95 per month for the
Real-
first 3 months
real
and get a
downer,
month of
that one.
Cinemax free.
Yes.
Welcome to Pat Nod's
Yeah, it
Aquarium.
was so great being a kid and clothing racks. You know, just like when you were at that right height and you could just walk under them and hang
Yeah!
out in them.
I used to hide in the ones at Caldor. Caldor and then Kids R Us. But the ones at Kids R Us were tricky because it's like they made them specifically to be difficult for kids to hide in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you caught on real fast.
No, they knew what they were doing.
My mom always got mad when I hid in the clothing racks too. I blame John Walsh and America's Most Wanted for instilling that fear.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know if your children are hiding in the
clothing
clothing racks?
In New Bedford, Pat Nod's is more than just an
Okay,
aquarium.
this is wonderful.
We
Look at this
specialize in
amazing
everything from
local
the ordinary
commercial.
to the
Remember how cool the
extraordinary when it
fish
comes to
seller
pets and
was
pet
in
supplies.
Peddler's Village?
Here you
That
can
was
find
cool,
exotic
yeah.
hand-fed birds like the African gray, potbelly pigs,
Oh,
reptiles,
piggies!
and ferrets. Plus, Pat
That's
Nod's
a cool
Aquarium's
donkey!
largest selection of
And a
fish and
rocking
pond
turtle,
supplies.
yeah.
So visit Pat Nod's Aquarium in New Bedford.
I want to see if this place still exists. I'm probably going to be sad.
Aquarium.
Aww.
After 70
After 70 years, Pat Nod's Pet
Aw.
Store is closing. And back in 2016. Wow, that's sad.
Ooh, that number of stars is not great, though. 2.6 on Google.
Not too many fish options available, limited stuff going. It's all people like going out of
Oh,
business. Ooh, I would not want another dog or person to get sick. Oh dear.
Where you'll
You
find
know what? It was
everything from the
probably after
ordinary to
70
the
years, the
extraordinary.
failed son took over and
Yeah.
just ran into the ground. You know.
Oh, we got us the rollback Zorro guy.
Oh, shit.
I think Pat Nod's is a local, it's like that one location exclusively in, again, Massachusetts.
Oh, 44.
Another rollback
It's
saves
so
the
say
day
about
by
this
saving
shirt.
you even more. Walmart.
Hello, Raiders! Everybody coming in from Necro's stream. Hello. So that Elf Bowling Hawaiian vacation exists, and that information takes up a part of my brain that could have been used for literally anything else.
Woo! Elf
Yep,
Bowling!
I did that specifically. I went and I looked up. I'm like, okay, what's a really stupid game that nobody's gonna like creep on me if I go live through?
Somebody exists that did search it out on Google, though. It did come up how to find Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation.
Yeah, so I was like, yes, Elf Bowling, and then it said Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation. I'm like, oh, good lord.
I'm still bummed that you weren't able to hit the goal for Shrek Party.
Shrek Super Slam?
No, that was Shrek Party.
Oh, it was Shrek Party.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
And
for the
yet,
streamathon.
You know what, Mitch is right. How often has bowling come up in tonight's stream? An awful lot.
There's been a lot of bowling content. So if you are here to watch bowling things, you know, you may not be disappointed.
I'm gonna be real. Anyone who follows the Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation category on Twitch is proud to create. Oh, absolutely. But I feel like it's one of those things that I don't think people know about.
Oh,
so
God.
anyway, friends, hi. We're here with the commercial stream for the evening. Early internet Elf Bowling and 9 Coronas.
98% like this video game of Google users. Okay. It is on Steam. All right, let's see.
Is it really?
Free demo! Okay, if anybody out there is a little unsure about Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation, I guess you can try it.
Oh, no. Reminds me of the game Gutterball. Probably.
Can you play Elf Bowling on iPhone? Oh. Yeah, and Android, it looks like. Oh, sweet.
Wait, you got a new profile. Ooh, let me see. Oh, hang on, I can't see it in this one. I have to go... Oh, I can't. Try before you buy. Let me see. What's your VMX?
Elf Bowling Hawaii Vacation.
Oh boy. Yo, I like that. Look at that new profile pic. That's good. I like it. That's a good one.
Oh, sweet.
Very nice. Where did there's my stuff. There we go.
I regret to inform everybody, I'm not really seeing Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation or any of the Elf Bowling franchise on Google Play.
Oh, well, if the old one was made by, if it is a very specific person that I am somewhat aware of that ain't shit, then I'm glad that June made you a new one. They did a really good job on it. Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation is that sure of itself that it's giving you a free taste rather than letting you stumble in blindly.
Well, my concern is when I saw that on Steam, it was like over a decade ago, and I'm wondering if maybe just not enough people kept on, patching it up to new versions of Android and what the fuck is it called on Apple?
iOS?
I was like, thing? Yes.
So it may have been removed from the Steam store.
Oh. Shit. Maybe it is on Good Old Games.
So, friends who are just coming in from Necro's Raid, welcome again. We are here for Commercials Night, which we've not done in quite some time, actually. I think the last one we did was back in October.
Of 2018.
No.
It's been a long time.
So this particular one, it is not on Steam, nor any other Elf Bowling games. Ooh.
All right.
Where are we going to find Elf Bowling Hawaiian Vacation? I don't want to... I mean...
Well, I had no problem looking up the Mr. Magoo motion picture.
That's true,
so
you did. You found that.
I was able to find that's $18 on Google Play, so now I gotta find the Elf Bowling.
One of the commercials we encountered before was for the live-action Mr. Magoo with Leslie Nielsen.
And Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell was on it.
And Jennifer Garner, I believe, pre-Alias.
Oh, very much pre-Alias, yes. Leslie Nielsen's finest. No, certainly not. So the commercials we're in right now, this particular portion, these are from the year 2001 and aired on TNT. So we've seen, the first portion were from Nick at Night and then TNT. So we've had some real doozies
So
tonight.
if you like Alf, unfortunately, you'll have to...
You missed those.
Yeah. Seek Alf out on your own.
Mr. Magoo is pretty fucked, actually. Though I will say I've heard the Christmas
he's
special is
disabled.
quite good.
Look, he's wandering around and gonna have something fall on him and die.
Always.
We're Alpha.
Post Kitchens.
102.
Maybe we'll do
Here's
some
our
more
baby.
Cinecluster Raisin Bran.
Wanted to make something that tastes
Cinecluster
like
Raisin
cinnamon
Bran.
raisin.
Oh.
Take raisins.
Lots of
Everybody
raisins.
finds their
Lots of
niche.
cinnamon.
Yours is Alf and Bowling.
This is a beautiful flake, isn't
Nico,
it? Got the cinnamon baked right into every cluster.
Nico, we're going to watch out!
Hungry?
But tremendous
I
flavor.
do not. Yes, I am totally... You know what? It's also might be snowing during part of Community Day.
We bought chocolate-covered raisins. Oh, I'm in business. Yeah. You didn't notice that in the bag?
No, I paid for those?
Yeah.
Ew.
You bought me chocolate-covered raisins. Victory for me.
Ugh. The UK was taken out of theaters until they added a disclaimer saying they didn't mean to offend blind people. A visual disclaimer. Oh, Jesus. Raisins are haunted by ghosts that were dicks when they were alive. I do not care for raisins. So those are all yours. You don't have to worry about me at all. No, sir.
Like it?
Post Cinecluster Raisin Bran, a breakfast bonanza.
Yeah. No.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm off welfare and I'm working full time, but I'm still not making enough to get by.
I feel like
Once I
these
pay for
are
the
kind
rent,
of a bummer.
the heat,
Wait,
the
hang
electric
on.
bill,
Maybe it's
the
bowling
phone bill,
related.
clothes for 2 children, the bus to work and back. There's not enough left to feed my kids. I gotta find a way to make it from one end of the month to the other.
Okay.
You can.
Oh,
that
that's
just like remains.
That's
You know
stayed
what?
depressing.
We're gonna go back. I think we're done with this particular one. Let's find some like Nickelodeon commercials that will not make me want to cry.
Yeah, no. Why would they put that in there?
I don't know.
Hey, everybody, remember this classic commercial about being hungry? Yay.
All right, come on. We gotta have something. Half hour of...
I don't know. Nothing specifies Nickelodeon.
Yeah, there was that one.
Oh, God, the 1999 one. Remember that with Ricky Martin in front of the towers?
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
was cursed.
Oh, yeah, no, like, there's... The PSAs are very variable in content, you know? Half hour of 1996.
What is that?
What, this?
No, the Beast is just like... Urgh.
That's when he's getting, like, shined up for dinner with Belle.
Right.
If you ever want commercials he does at Pizza Hut, it was... Oh, God, yeah. 10-hour marathon of Esurance commercials, the ad campaign that launched $1 million. Yep. Oh, hey, that's, Teacher's Pet, the movie. Let's see where
Only
this is
in theaters
from.
this Friday.
No, that's during TNT. I don't want TNT. TNT is sad times. Fox TV commercials? No. Come on! I know there's good shit in here.
Well, you have to search more specifically.
Half hour of kids TV commercials, 1980s commercial compilation. Oh boy. We need the Pooh.
We need the Pooh. And Tigger.
You know what we're gonna do? 90s Nickelodeon commercials. Yeah, 12/20/1997?
Sure. Specifically Christmas, Nickelodeon commercials. This should be weird.
Oh, the volume is shit on it.
Oh, boo.
Here, wait, let's try this one. There we go, this is loud.
When Nickelodeon let you
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Okay, here we go. Yes, okay, congratulations. You figured out how to do that.
Here's how to play Nickelodeon Slime Time game. Watch Nickelodeon's Ozone all this week.
There we go. This is definitely...
I don't get that.
The Ozone was like their after school section.
The kids we call will call the shots live on national TV. You've got 3 chances to make a match and win a color TV, VCR, Sega Genesis 16-bit video game
Fuck you,
system.
Nickelodeon!
Yeah, but you'd win a Genesis.
So?
And
But
Sonic
I'd
the
be a
Hedgehog
hero.
cartridge.
I'd be the kid who was like, fuck you, Nickelodeon!
A doll the size of a toddler? What are you talking about? She's so big! She's so stupidly big. What the fuck, man? Stay. Good.
Only on Nickelodeon Slime Time game.
Yeah, they
All
really
this
didn't
week
make it
in
when
the
they called it the
Ozone.
Ozone.
Brought to you by Sega Genesis and the place where only kids win.
Okay, you guys, this when we were talking about babies before, that was a good one. Is this Flow? Oh no, it's Zoglogs. I vaguely remember it. Yeah.
Zoglogs for the creator in all of them.
For the creator.
Whoa, look
Holy
at
shit,
that!
it's Jesus!
Oh my god! Literally.
Just regular God.
This is Nickelodeon Studios. Want it? It could be yours. If you win the Studio Cheap for a Day instant win game,
See, I win this, and I just say fuck again. You know? It's like, oh no, it's the kid who says fuck over the air. Fuck.
Studio Cheap for a Day. P.O. Box 5208. Battle Creek.
You will not actually be studio chief for a day. You'll have no authority and not be able to do anything.
Specially marked boxes of Kellogg's Fruit Loops. 2 grand prize winners will each get a week-long trip for 4 to Nickelodeon Studios at Universal
Only Nickelodeon Studios, though. Fuck the rest of Universal.
Studios, Florida, with airfare, hotel, a limo, and $1,000. At Studio Cheap,
radio
you'll
station
have all Universal Studios rides and shows in your backyard. Plus, you'll meet stars up here on Nickelodeon and take over the network with the shows you want. 10 first prize winners get the trip, cash, VIP tour, and appearance on Nickelodeon.
Go
So
fuck
get in on the
yourself.
Nickelodeon Studios Cheap for a Day instant win game today. Brought to you by Kellogg's Fruit Loops and the place where only kids win. Nickelodeon.
I hang up and apologize to the listeners. bit later, they get another
Is
call.
your VCR trying to tell
It's
you
Rob.
something? Well, Nickelodeon can take care of that with a whole new line of home videos,
Like, okay,
including
what's that
the
mean?
best of Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats at their ruggiest, and Doug at his duggiest, plus extra Nickelodeon.
See again, go fuck yourself.
Nickelodeon home.
That's good.
Yeah.
Also, I always wanted these because I think the VHS themselves were orange.
Video and watch what happens.
The quest for the newest fruit roll-ups continues.
Finally, Phoebe, it is ours. Don't you know what that means? A creation of my very own, made from my stinky sweat socks. He's gone mad. No, Ren. Yes, yes. Look, it's done.
Oh no.
And ruined. Idiot.
It's new Nickelodeon Peanuts, Ren, Stimpy, Doug, and more.
Do you think
Nickelodeon
this
characters
factory
now
was
on fruit roll-ups.
Oh,
What fun
absolutely.
fruit roll-ups will we roll out with next?
Tapes were orange, yeah.
Square root of the inverse. Who sent in the postcard?
Who sent in that postcard?
Who sent in the postcard?
All right, so that's Crisscross. So this is at least 1992.
A postcard. Send it in, and you have the power to win.
I
Nick
remember
takes
the Nick takes over your school sweepstakes.
Clarissa,
I always
Mark
wanted this to
Summers,
happen.
The
It never did.
Roundhouse Posse will come and take over your school. You'll get $1,000 from Cheetos. Plus, you and your classmates will each get a set of easy, squeezy paints from Mattel, a crisscross video, and
Video!
What does that even fucking
to a
mean?
special school-wide
It's-
crisscross concert.
it's just
For your
Crisscross
chance to win, send in
doing
the
jump
postcard
jump
with
for
your
like
name, address,
40
and
minutes.
phone number too. Nick takes over
In
your
different
school.
languages.
PO Box 4982, Orlando, Florida.
I vaguely
32802.
remember Roundhouse.
The
Oh, $1,000!
And you could win and make your school Nickelodeon's next
Oh,
target.
poor Mr. That guy looked like he had one foot in the grave. Oh my god, you
I'm like,
killed
that
your
guy is
you
definitely
killed
dead
your
now.
principal with
Yo,
slime.
Look at these old school Pebbles boxes.
Cocoa Pebble cereals and Cheetos Paws. The
What was one of those 8 other people?
Scientific research.
Wait, really?
harness the power of
It's
the
really hard to
stuff
tell.
bring you.
It changes colors.
It's Gak!
It's this, outside it's that. It changes colors and it changes back. Nickelodeon. Solar Cat.
Space Explorer.
Yeah, it was reacting in the sun.
Outside it's that.
The gang of tomorrow, today.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense.
Nickelodeon.
Cheetos Paws were great, and they're not the same.
Don't just
Oh,
stand
really?
there, Stevie.
They're slightly different. They don't have the same
You
like.
can pick up these limited edition Ren and Stimpy shorts from Kellogg's Corn Pop cereal. Yours for $6.95 and 2 proofs. Joy.
You go insane.
Nick Day, brought to you by the
Share, clean, fix, visit, care, give, do.
Network.
Go.
I
Know it by heart.
I pulled that out of nowhere before. The whole like share, clean, fix, visit, care, give, do. I just was like, blah, blah, blah.
Not to mention you did it exactly as fast as that voiceover did.
Oh yeah.
Day, June
2nd.
And it's Nickelodeon's Autograph Day. Have you ever signed an autograph? You don't have to be famous. Go around and collect the autographs of all your friends before school's over. And be sure you sign for them, too. Who knows? You might be...
Sixthly, P.O. Box 963, New York City, New York State, 10108. Yeah!
president someday, and your autograph could become a collector's item. Tomorrow is Shuffle Day, right here, where every day is a Nick Day.
I absolutely remember that shit.
Yeah, it's funny. That's just what they literally do now. You know,
Yeah.
like today is Taco Day. Today is,
This
you
dog,
know,
small
back
dog,
scratching
but
day.
real dumb. Right, Spunky. And he's always getting into trouble. And saving him's up to you. Only you're this wallaby. Rocco, yeah. And there's all kinds of weird creatures. No, nasty neighbors, flying clothespins, evil garbage trucks, big slimy pools you can float Spunky over the balloon to save him, and you're
Rocco's Modern Life for your Super Nintendo Entertainment.
I didn't know this existed. I'm
Oh,
sure it's
yeah.
garbage, though.
Like all of them got one. Our Real Monsters got one. Ren and Stimpy got several.
Oh.
Yeah.
System from Viacom New Media.
He's your dog. He's your problem.
It existed and it's not good.
Rugrats got a bunch.
I knew Rugrats had a bunch, but oh my god, Moon
Compares
Shoes.
to new Nickelodeon Moon Shoes.
Not so fast. You don't know what you're missing until you've tried Sponge Shoes.
Wow.
I
There's nothing
remember
like Moon
these.
Shoes.
I wanted them so badly.
I
How about
find
some
irony
shoes?
in them going,
Jump.
you know what's not cool?
Jump.
Sponges. Kids hate sponges.
10 years later, well, shit.
Everything must be sponge.
Oh yeah, big time ankle
Invisible
breakers.
shoes.
New Moon Shoes. They're like kid-powered trampolines for your feet. Look for them at a store near you.
Nickelodeon Moon Shoes. There's nothing like them.
By heart.
Imagine if Nickelodeon wasn't just on TV and there was a whole Nickelodeon city.
Dave, I need your assistance.
What is
I gotta
this?
get to the aeration tower. Let's whip up some gas. Oh no, the 2 magnet pressure gauge.
Well, it's not a dream. It's Nickelodeon Splat City at Paramount.
Oh! You know what? Now that it's Paramount dropped the branding in the mid 2000s, I want to say. So I'm curious what ended up happening to that. I went to King's Dominion. I've never been to King's Island. King's Island is in like Ohio.
It's Kings Island.
Life is good.
Save $6 off general admission, $4 off
From Hardee's. You wait. Oh, have you been there?
child's admission
Like
with
just
coupons
King's
at
Island in
participating
general, or
parties.
like the
Park now
Nickelodeon
open
section
weekends.
of King's Island? That probably isn't there anymore.
Tired of doodling in black and white.
Nickelodeon Color Writer to the rescue.
I'm tired of doodling in black and white. We don't have crayons where we live.
Black and white
Oh,
is
wasn't there
out.
when you went?
Nickelodeon
Gotcha.
Color Writer is in.
Nickelodeon Color Writer, batteries not included. Erases with icy cold water.
Wow,
From
this is all
Mattel.
like Nickelodeon products,
Our
too.
band trip in high school, we went to Great Adventure. The pen heated up so hot it burnt you? Oh, wow.
Nice.
You can run, but you can't hide because the Double Dare live tour is coming.
Double Dare
Oh, wow.
On February 20th in Rochester, New York, at the Eastman Theater.
I would
On
love to
February
have seen that.
21st
Speaking of
in
Ohio,
Dayton, Ohio, at Nutter Center.
the only reason we went to Six Flags was because we got cheated out of a big performance because they said that there wasn't enough room in the auditorium for us. Because we had like a big school district wide, they called it the Festival of the Arts, or the Farts Fest, as we so lovingly referred to it.
Well, you kids were clever.
Oh, we were very clever. Very clever. And the one year they decided, because we had 3 bands in our high school. We had like the freshman band, and then we had like the honors band, and then there were
And then the Ramones.
Yeah, basically. We were just like the idiot kids who didn't want to like put too much effort into it, but we still wanted to play. So they decided one year that there wasn't enough room for the symphonic band to perform at the Festival of the Arts. And we were pissed. They thought we wouldn't want to do it. We were like, no, this is like our big showcase of the year. Of course we want to do
So
this.
they didn't work it into the budget and had to do a make good.
Yeah, so they didn't work into it was space restrictions. So they
Yeah.
decided that instead of that, they were going to give us money to go to fucking Six Flags, and we did a performance at Six Flags. We played like 5
Was Bugs
songs.
like dancing around? Yeah, it was like.
We played at like the entrance to the park. So it was
Oh,
like
that's annoying. So
was
if
like-
I wanted to go to Great Adventure that day, I had to listen to you guys playing your music? Son of a bitch. Why
Michael,
couldn't they shove you in the back?
Michael, we played 5 songs, and that was it, and then we had the park for the rest of the day. It was awesome. We also did, in physics in high school, we did Physics Day at Six Flags, and that was just a thinly veiled excuse to get us to think about physics while we were riding roller coasters.
Nickelodeon is coming to your city and it won't be
To be fair, they
pretty.
should have rethought it. Yes. Toys really did just want to kill you when you were kids, yeah. I'd use the bathroom, but I'm here to say Six Flags sucks. Thank you, Des.
We went to
Went there one year for like a homeschooling day, and they didn't tell us the park closed at 7? What? Grew to Six Flags near St. Louis over and over every summer. You really sucks, but didn't know the group Busch Gardens of Williamsburg. Busch Gardens of Williamsburg rules. I would love to go back there someday. That place rules.
Down where we saw some stuff. Then we went to the Grand Canyon where we saw some more stuff. Then we went to Hardee's where we got this great Nickelodeon organizer and bento set.
Hardee's sends
Wow,
you children back to
Hardee's!
school with Nicktoons character
Oh,
school
you
supplies.
got
99 cents each with
writing
any purchase at
Wow, I
materials?
got like a Rocco and Spunky paper clips.
Oh,
my
We
favorite.
had so much fun. Then our parents took us to France. There's no Hardee's in France.
I love.
Did you know there's no Hardee's in France?
Also collect
I love stationery. Can we go to Hardee's? I might get a pencil sharpener.
We don't even have Hardee's here.
Everybody listen.
A baby's gotta do.
Oh, I love school supplies. But like,
well, remember how psyched you were to get
We can play jump on spikes.
Grab old Spike. He's the greatest pup. Give him a hug and his ears go.
Oh yeah, that was
you
cool.
shove your makeup in.
There's 1,000 things.
Let's get some cookies.
Huh? He's never.
But do they have racks you can eat here? That's a good question. That's true. It's out west of the Mississippi. It becomes Carl's Jr.
Never said that before.
Macaroni Grill, that explains our food. It's pretty high up there with
Oh,
racks
yeah.
you can eat.
Yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. That was
That explains our food.
that was the worst. The we saw there was a commercial for Macaroni Grill that had the most generic looking food in the world, and it was this boring chicken breast that it looks like somebody took a Sharpie and drew grill marks onto.
And they had the balls to do our Italian grandmother doesn't know the difference.
Bullshit.
When Talking Tommy talks. Nickelodeon Talking Tommy and the Rugrats
Sharpie grilled
friends.
chicken.
Sold
There's
separately.
a Discord nickname.
A guy could get claustrophobia in there. Hi, I'm Smud.
Well, I don't remember Smud.
No, I don't know.
I don't drive.
I remember Floam, I remember Gak, I remember a lot of these. I do not remember Smud.
The way Clay does. You can mold me, stretch me. Yeah,
What about
my
Blarg?
name is Smud.
Nickelodeon Smud, 4 different colors.
And each Smud comes with its own Geronimo mold.
Nickelodeon Smud. Smud never crumbles, never turns to crud. Yeah, Smud.
That's me. Nickelodeon Smud, each sold separately.
That's catchy.
Wow, it's Nickelodeon
Yes,
Super
the
Toy
Super
Run.
Toy Run. Yes, I remember.
at Toys R Us.
Okay, I got my running shoes
get
on.
going.
Go left.
No, right.
Look.
Just go to the
check.
video games. Don't load up
These
on.
would be
Yeah,
nice.
there you go. Oh, that kid knew what
Look,
was up.
telescopes. We'll need that to see all the stars.
Seeing stars all right.
That hurt.
Well, get going.
Remember when they load up on like.
Keep moving, keep moving.
But I gotta grab one of the sets.
Don't take that.
Cool.
Hey, this could be you. For a chance to win, just send your
That
name,
was
address,
so
age, and
great.
phone number to
He
Super Toy
was
Run
just
Sweepstakes.
pulling all the tags
901
down.
Orlando, Florida,
That's a smart
32802.
move.
And
Smart
running at
move.
Toys R Us
That
or
was
Kids
like
R Us. One grand prize winner gets a
$1,000
5-minute toy run at Toys R Us. 50 first prize winners get a 20-inch Harley Davidson replica bicycle from Roadmaster. Nickelodeon Super Toy Run is brought to you by Toys R Us, Roadmaster Corporation, and the place where only
Macaroni
kids
Grill.
win, Nickelodeon.
My nose.
Monster from the deep here.
Oh, that's all we got? Let's see if this chick has other Nickelodeon stuff we can watch.
R.I.P. Stick Stickly.
I just want commercials.
Animated 60s and 70s vintage commercials. That could be fun.
Cartoon Network bumpers 2000 city IDs? That's just Mr. Blobby.
Do the really old one.
Do the really old, the
The-
1950s commercial compilation?
Yo, that could be cool too.
Alright, this is, I think this will be the last one for the night. These are 1950s commercials.
Queen is clean, under the sun is Tide Clean. New
Just say
Tide
the pods.
I love this shit.
This is some like MST3K shit.
Clean
Yeah.
and bright as the
McCloud.
sun on the sand. The kind of clean you like best next to those you love.
How the fuck long
That's
were
because
commercials?
New Tide has extra cleaning power. With Tide, things always come out clean and fresh as a sea breeze. More than white,
you
more
ever
than
been to the
bright,
sea?
really
I
clean.
guess it's the Bay Breeze that is not
The
particularly.
cleanest clean under the sun.
This is really good quality for
What a
50s shit.
wonderful sight when your wash is done. The cleanest clean under the sun is Tide Clean. New Tide Clean.
Tide, it's really fucking fresh.
There are times every day as you work or you play when a pause would be welcome to you. And it's then that you find the bright thought in your mind that only a Coke.
Oh, we saw that dude in the when he was looking at the Coca-Cola shit.
Times of day at home, at work, or
This kid
on the way.
is was terrifying.
Like appearing in the sky. Drink Coke.
Nothing else gives you the bracing sparkle and the bright little lift that's so
The bracing sparkle and that bright little
That's
lift.
like the orange juice.
delightfully
Orange
yours in
juice.
ice
Give you that
cold
feeling
Coca-Cola.
through the entire
Coke
day.
has a
like,
distinctive
you know,
flavor all its own that no one has ever succeeded in matching. No wonder Coca-Cola
Don't
is
like
the most
that.
soft
Don't like
word.
that
I
noise.
control the entire world with Coca-Cola. My army of Coca-Cola bottles will take over the earth. Behold, I am your new Coca-Cola god.
Listen, new Coca-Cola wouldn't come out until the 80s. Commercials like this.
All they do is squawk, squawk, squawk. The feathers are sure flying.
Darn it, Sally. What did I do to ruffle your feathers? Every time I try and kiss you lately, you give me the bird.
What the fuck? Like, okay, you know what? When I see shit like this, I'm
Somebody's
like,
had too many Coca-Colas.
yeah. I want to know, like the progression from this shit to like modern commercial advertising is nuts.
Well, this is like even a little before, but this is the Mad Men universe, like where
Listen,
this
Tom,
is all
nobody's
a
going to
huge
cool with
fucking
you
production,
until-
you know.
Until you see your dentist.
Make it snappy, Chappie.
Tom, for unpleasing
Dez! His name is Tom!
breath, I advise Colgate Dental Cream. Because
It's a
only
big
Colgate
desk
has
for a
proved
dentist.
so completely it stops bad breath. Scientific tests prove that in 7 out of 10 cases, Colgate instantly stops unpleasing breath.
Wait. 7 out of 10? That
You
ain't so great.
We don't talk about the other 3.
Originates
Oh,
in the
the
mouth.
three. Holy
Yes,
crap.
Colgate has the proof. It cleans your breath while it
Look, she's exactly the same.
cleans your teeth. Moreover, Colgate's is preferred for flavor over all other brands tested. And dental researchers
That is not what teeth look like.
prove brushing
Colgate,
The other 3 out of 10 cases just had their teeth fall out. Yeah, basically.
teeth right
Many
after
people
eating
use
with Colgate
Colgate as a
Dental Cream
condiment.
stops tooth decay best.
Hey.
Colgate's, now you're talking. For after Colgate's.
Whoa! Fuck yeah, 1950s. This is some risque shit. Sucking face and delicious Colgate breath. This does taste really good. Boy, I wish my wife used Colgate. It was a cheating on his wife joke.
Oh, okay. Get a room with separate beds.
Whoa, he went in for more! Fuck yeah!
What a toothpaste. Well, it cleans your teeth. Colgate toothpaste. Cleans your breath.
Also, did they put cocaine in the Colgate?
Remember, only Colgate Dental Cream is
Remember,
proved so completely
son of a
it
bitch.
stops unpleasing breath.
You can neck your wife if you
I'm getting
use
some
Colgate.
Grand Moff Tarkin vibes from this guy.
Colgate's cleans your breath while it cleans your teeth.
Let me tell you, Colgate, you need to be using the Colgate.
Do they need to specify that toothpaste was safe?
Is pure, white, safe. Oh, Colgate.
That's a little...
Oh.
Nazi.
Hey, we know that guy.
I've been there.
Say, here's a tip if you ever drive that New Jersey Turnpike. Stay within the law, or one of these sleek black Chrysler New Yorkers will get you
Jesus,
sure.
look at the fucking
You see,
size
the
of
Turnpike
that
Authority buys
car.
nothing but Chryslers now for the 77 state troopers who cruise its lanes.
Only 77 cops? That's a fucking dream.
In these gigantic barges.
Also, like, why the fuck is there an ad for the Turnpike?
Well, the ad, it's if you want to drive the Turnpike, we're looking for you in these gigantic Chryslers.
Some of the 33 Chryslers are a striking blue and white instead of black. But all of them tell a convincing story of why you should buy a Chrysler.
So you can pretend to be a cop?
Yeah, more than the fact that the 235 horsepower Chrysler can catch anything on the road. The
Now I
simple
wonder
truth
exactly
is,
where that is.
no
Did
other
you see
car-
the turn? It was like, whoa!
Yeah, it's definitely for Chrysler.
The turning radius of a modern bus.
But just the
Or ever
concept
turned in
of
such
it
a record of trouble-free
being a
performance.
New Jersey Turnpike ad.
one
Like,
of the-
what relevance is that going to have for anybody that does not live in
you
New
know
Jersey?
what? The term. This was probably the era when
Oh my
you know,
God,
like
you're right. These are
something
long.
when something like this was like a big deal. You know, the newly minted Turnpike. Aggressive bastards.
Oh, okay, you got me on that one.
If you happen to be
Big things
fortunate
about
enough to be
Chrysler.
on the
Find
New
out about
Jersey
some of the
Turnpike,
Drive one at your
Supposed to be
Chrysler
Old
Plymouth
Jersey
dealer.
Turnpike.
Learn how the power of leadership is yours in a Chrysler.
Or is this saying that they won't pull you over if you're in a Chrysler?
it's like an officer. Chrysler.
Raisin Bran.
My name is Maisie the Raisin.
And my name is Jake the Flake.
I wouldn't advertise that, buddy.
Are they gonna suck face like the Colgate,
Colgate
people?
Oh, what a sweet combination we
Yo!
No.
Holy
Whoa!
shit! They fucked! They went in that box and they fucked and made Raisin Bran! Holy shit! What was going on in the 50s? It's just like, this is more risque than any commercials we watched.
To the world of
And we watched the one for fucking Green Baywatch.
Bran
So that's
We
it. Maisie and Jake Shippers are going wild. So that's how Raisin Bran was
Oh
made.
my god! We need to commission some Maisie and Jake art.
Oh my
It
god.
happened not too long ago.
Just smoking a cigarette.
Here's Hotfoot Harry, the star of the track, gets to meet
I was
us
gonna say,
and
just
hear
had milk. Is it
Oh
they just
man, look at this guy. He's got it all pent up.
Things are heating up in the Raisin Bran fan zone.
They pushed those.
She's got secrets.
They pushed those beds together tonight.
You know what? It's amazing, but like chat's even funnier than me tonight. I'm like, you guys are on fire. Thank you, chat.
Is low with the shot put, he hits his own toe. He's big and he's strong, but he's feeling so sad. His pole vault is faulty. Too bad, poor Harry's so low that he can't hear the hurdles. In fact,
Harry didn't eat any fucking breakfast.
Oh man.
This is definitely good MST3K fodder.
You just.
Oh, he's the fucking Raisin Bran fandom.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. He's just thinking Raisin Bran is like, oh man.
He's like, oh man, I read this really good
I
Raisin Bran
got
fic the other night.
I gotta find a bathroom real fast.
It's like, I read this really good Raisin Bran fic last night. It was a slow burn, Maisie and Jake.
I mean, you guys didn't know you would come here for basically what is very thinly veiled pornography.
He couldn't have eaten breakfast. A flake and a raisin were fucking in the pot.
You just pour it out. It's like, oh my god, why is it so sticky? Yeah, cool down, you horny ass cereal.
Cool down, you horny ass cereal. Oh my god.
You gotta consume the fuck cereal.
One bowl and Harry's back in the race with a song in his heart and a smile on his face. He runs like a deer once again, he's the star. His broad jumps the longest by far. Yes, post Raisin Bran makes a real breakfast treat. It's a blue
I feel like I just made a house for this guy in Animal Crossing.
I'm Maisie the Raisin.
I'm Jake the Flake.
Together we're post Raisin Bran. That's us.
You'll love this great fruit and cereal treat. Ask Mom next time she shops to get post
Mommy.
Ask Mom, I want the fuck cereal.
Raisin Bran.
Mommy, what happens when a raisin and a flake get together?
Well, when a raisin and a flake love each other very much. Push if you land in the jug box and get disqualified.
I mean, they had the Nick commercial talking about the birds and the bees. Little did we
That's
know
true.
back in the day
It was
the raisin
raisins
and the flakes.
Oh my god. Alright, so now we've got Ajax Cleanser.
They need to come in after the last people. It's like, oh man, the Raisin Bran couple is here. We really gotta clean this place out.
Use Ajax! Colgate's new Ajax cleans all bathroom surfaces.
It's
up
flake
to
semen
50%
right out of it.
faster. Use Ajax, the foaming cleanser.
Although these guys are a little frightening too. They got Ajax gremlins running all over.
You'll stop paying the elbow.
There's an Ajax gremlin on the wing of the plane.
Ajax,
So use Ajax,
Boom, boom.
the foaming cleanser.
Boom, boom, boom.
Flush the dirt right down the drain.
And you don't have to pay
No
them.
gritty cleansers come in tub or sink.
So
The
use
real,
Ajax,
what was the
Boom,
little
boom.
the
guy?
foaming cleanser.
Speedy Alka-Seltzer.
Right down the drain.
Ajax, the new scouring cleanser, foams as it cleans.
Oh.
Ajax cuts grease faster than any other.
I always thought they called it Ajax because it was stronger than Grease. And it was like a fucking, like, Iliad reference.
Oh, God. I don't know.
Their leading cleanser.
Ajax
The hardware
polishes
store was when
with
the kids
half
get stuck on the drink. Oh, God, yeah.
And it smells good, too.
You know, listen.
These people in the 50s, they're eating Colgate and they're sniffing Ajax. Like,
Okay, what do we got here? We got... Oh, this is a beer commercial. Budweiser.
interesting choice.
Huffing Ajax. I don't want to float anywhere near the ocean. That's going to get real fucked up.
Open a Budweiser and pour yourself the most inviting glass of beer you've ever tasted. Cold,
Hang out.
golden
Floating by
Budweiser
the
with that
beach.
good taste for good times. So go ahead.
Budweiser has never been this
Live
classy.
every golden
The ocean
minute
plays
of it.
smooth jazz, apparently.
Enjoy
Beach
Budweiser.
blanket. Floating.
Every
Beach
golden
blanket bingo.
drop
Now
of
with
it.
flute.
Budweiser beer is for folks who know where there's life.
But where's Kenny G? Where did he exist in the 50s? Let's see.
This is a very low bar.
We're going to take a detour. Kenny G.
Where there's life, there's
He
blood?
was born in 1956.
Damn.
So he might have been, but this is definitely pre-G.
Preachy.
Go ahead.
Where there's life, there's fun.
But in the ocean.
This is a weird one.
Look, here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip.
See,
with
I
new
like that
Super
they're
Stick.
playing the
It
hits.
sticks better
You know,
than
it's not
any
like
other
something we
bandage.
never heard.
Yeah, it's like
Take a
Band-Aid.
dry
He was
egg at room
conceived to
temperature.
that.
Touch the egg with any other bandage. Brand X,
Whoa.
brand Y,
That's a sensual bandage.
brand Z. Not one sticks. But a Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick sticks tight
That'll
instantly.
rip your
Watch
skin
it again
right
in
off.
Slow motion.
Look, it sticks to the egg.
No pressure, yet we can lift the egg, even boil it. And the
On a
Band-Aid
Band-Aid.
plastic strip never comes loose.
Hey, Ma, we having Band-Aids and eggs again?
But you do want the extra protection.
Hey, still better than macaroni grill.
They take better care of little
Yeah, you know what? I would rather eat the boiled Band-Aid egg
Yes,
than
even
anything in
hot
Macaroni
filtered
Grill.
visual. Neat, flesh-colored, almost
Just
invisible.
the
Band-Aid
episode
plastic
of
strip
Beat
with new
Bobby
Super
Flay. It says, my
My
special
special dish
is
Band-Aid
eggs. Band-Aid egg? Oh, I haven't made this since culinary school.
Oh my God. She takes it off the egg and puts it on her damn finger.
Stick better
Really
than
a
any
child,
other bandage.
very well
Made
known
only
for
by
her
Johnson
own
& Johnson, the
bandage
most trusted
eggs.
name in surgical
We
dressing.
do the bandage.
Be sure
Oh,
you get
if I
Band-Aid
did
plastic
bandage. It's a very famous French. Now that I made my point, I can stop bleeding to death.
Honey.
All right, what we got? Whoa, this is Betty Crocker.
When was the last time you baked a cake?
Last week, dear.
I say that to Elise all the time.
It's like, hey, dipshit, why don't you make the cake this time?
See, I need to file this away. Brain, remember, this week you have to ask Elise, hey, when was the last time you baked a cake? All right, come on, Brain. You can do this.
I didn't see any cake around here.
It wasn't for you, dear. My club had a charity auction. Now my cake sold for $5.
No,
It's
how'd
either
you
that
manage
or
that?
eat shit, one or the other.
Betty Crocker's new honey spice cake mix.
Though I will say honey spice cake does sound pretty good.
All right.
I just wish you'd seen it. High and light and moist.
Stop it, dear. I'm starving.
Because Betty
Colgate
Crocker
frosting.
puts just the good things you use yourself in her honey spice cake mix. Soft as silk cake flour.
Oh, he could have done it himself. That's what she just
the
said.
very best shortening. Fine,
But I won't,
delicate
because
spices
I'm the man.
and sweet clover honey.
She's right. I'm Betty Crocker, and I
Oh,
promise you a
shit!
perfect cake every
Are
time
you?
you bake. That's
Maybe.
right.
Is Betty Crocker a real... No, I didn't think Betty Crocker was a real person.
I don't know. Oh, we have to... This is another mystery. So many mysteries tonight. It's Betty Crocker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's not. Yeah, okay, she's not a real person.
Bullshit. This commercial lied to us.
Wow, really? It's just a bunch of old white ladies. Betty Crocker shit.
Perfect. You be the judge. Or write General Mills, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and get your money back. Remember,
Whoa,
I
man!
guarantee
Did that motherfucker just pick up a whole piece of cake with his hand and eat it like a goddamn sandwich?
Honey is so good.
Who does that? Who does that?
People in the 50s were animals.
Eat it with a fork. Yeah, like this is definitely the point where like black people weren't even allowed on television, but that motherfucker could just palm a whole goddamn piece of cake. It's a 2-layer cake, not a sandwich. Also, pretty sure they're not gonna tell me Captain Crunch isn't real. Fucking television. Well, I think there's a difference between actively doing that and actively doing it in a national television commercial.
It's just like, I have to eat this cake. How? Well, you just surprised.
I mean, it's like I've definitely been very eager and anxious to eat some cake and just gotta like eat it on the run, but also like
it's like this thing too. He didn't go.
Hey, Riley.
Oh my god.
While we're paused, really love that was a good YTP you sent me the other night. I appreciated that. Next time we'll use the real cake, not this one made out of sawdust and toothpaste, but it's
Perfect
Colgate,
cake.
so at least we've got
every
that.
time you bake, cake after cake after cake.
And you don't have to bother with fancy icings for any
Knife?
chocolate
What's
cake.
that for, honey?
Who would ask for anything better than chocolate cake and vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce?
Holy
or
shit,
white cake and chocolate ice cream with marshmallow topping right out of a jar? Where's the family that doesn't go for cake and ice cream, especially when every cake turns out just the way you want it? Thanks to Betty Crocker cake mixes. Bake a Betty Crocker cake right now. Perfect every time.
Say make it right now. Jeez, that was as threatening as
Westinghouse
the Coca-Cola guy.
Linwood TV. So right now, for those of you just joining us, we are doing some like 1950s commercials before we wrap up for the end of the night.
And they have been bad shit.
Yeah, they have. These may be some of the weirdest commercials we have seen at all.
Now that you've seen part 1 of Away From It All,
Are they
let's
still
turn
around?
to our
Okay.
Westinghouse program.
Ooh.
One
no,
hand
you're good. It
behind
was-
my back.
I thought it was
Well,
fun.
I wonder what Betty Fidesz is going to do with one hand behind her back like that.
Come with me, and I'll show
Is
you
this
what
fake-ass
every one
Betty
of you can
Crocker
do
again?
single-handed.
No, she's Betty something
Here.
else. Oh, is she
You
gonna
can
like
tune
turn
in
the
this
TV
wonderful
on
new
with one
Westinghouse
hand?
television set with just one hand like this, because it has the sensational new Westinghouse single dial control. There's no more fussing with several
Hey,
dials.
Bama Hack,
You
one
just
hand
turn this
down
one
my
dial and you're tuned in perfectly. Now, in the set that
Finally,
you're
we
watching
can
now,
watch Leave It
does
to
a
Beaver
channel
with
ever
only
come in
one
like this
hand.
and give you only sound? Or, when the picture comes in clear like this, is the sound ever so hard to get that all you hear is
Ever so
this?
Oh.
Well,
you
that never
motherfucker!
happens
That sounds
with
like our
this
cable
wonderful
box.
new Westinghouse set because of the miracle of Westinghouse synchro tuning. Picture and sound come in together
Synchro-tuning.
just like that. And once tuned, this set stays locked in tune. Now, here's something that will really amaze you. Here's the size of the screen in most table models. Now, let's compare it with this new Westinghouse screen.
Whoa!
That's quite a difference, isn't it? Engineering improvements give you a huge
see her bra.
17-inch rectangular screen in this wonderfully compact new Westinghouse set.
How big was it?
And it gives you a screen in
This
this
looks
one
like it'd be good
give you
for
a
playing
huge
Death
17-inch rectangular
Whoa!
screen in this
All
wonderfully
right, Mr.
compact new
Monopoly,
Westinghouse
where are you
set.
getting your money for
And
this
it gives you a
17-inch
black
TV,
glass
huh?
tube, which means that you get a clear, sharp picture even in daylight. Now, this set also has a built-in
You can
antenna,
see the forward
and that
pass
means that in
sharper
many
than ever
areas
before.
there's no
Your visual for how
installation
much
of
better.
any
That's good
kind.
advertising. It is
You
good
save the
advertising.
entire cost of it. So why put up with a set that isn't really up to date and has
I
an
like
old-fashioned
Ike
small
and this
screen
television
when you
picture.
can get this wonderful new 17-inch Westinghouse set at a modest price? Just ask your dealer for the Westinghouse
dealer.
Linwood.
Oh.
There's no other set in its price range that compares with it.
What's the price
You
range?
can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Oh, is this one of those things that's like, if I have to ask, I can't afford it?
Yeah, probably.
Damn it.
17 inches?
My dealer doesn't sell TVs.
1955? Come on.
A 17-inch TV at 3 years old filed how far technology came in 30 years. Yeah, definitely. Oh, was that it? Wait.
Oh, no.
Okay. One more! We got some old school Barbies.
Oh, Barbie follows me everywhere. Is that Ken on the left, or is that another?
That's another Barbie, yeah. Have a good night, Mitch. That was Solo in the Spotlight Barbie. I know that one. Sounds like the volume's a little low, but... Did Mr. Explosion get it? Mr. Explosion avoided the Barbie Museum. I saw that one solo. Because somebody loves me. My mom was watching. Ah, very TCM, yes. $3?
That's some forehead.
Yeah, the original ponytail mold is leaves a little to be desired at times.
Barbie, you're beautiful. Here's
Hey,
what we
Barbie.
mean.
Ooh,
Now
yeah,
you've become
Barbie.
our fashion queen.
Here's Mattel's new Fashion Queen
Here's
Barbie
Dean Martin
doll.
for Barbie.
So someone who's never heard of Barbie, I still think the Barbie Museum would have been fascinating to me. Very much so. It was interesting to see. Oh, this is the one with the wigs! This is like, I think, the first fashion doll that came with different wigs.
Color and style as easily
It was
as you
all,
can
like,
change her
beehives
costume.
and bubble
The
cuts.
wigs are in the latest style. Bubble on bubble, flip, and page boy in lots of different colors.
And Barbie
One
can
is
make a
perfect for
delicious Betty
casual
Crocker
outfit,
cake
the
that
most
Ken
formal
can
occasions,
just shove
or
directly
the
into
most
his face.
carefree Barbie fashions. You'll love mixing and matching Barbie's costumes with her new fashion wigs. Look for the genuine Mattel Fashion
Genuine
Queen
Fashion
Barbie tag. Now there's the new Fashion Queen Barbie and the famous familiar Barbie. The Barbie costumes
Barbie has
you
a
buy
familiar?
fit them both. You can tell it's Mattel.
Yeah, Barbie was
Wow.
1959 was the first Barbie year. The first year that Barbie came out.
Here it is, Barbie's Dream House. The wonderful new house for
modest dream
Mattel's famous Barbie doll. It's completely furnished with Barbie's own dressing table, bed,
new hat,
studio couch, TV, and hi-fi. And look, a clothes closet complete with hangers for the Barbie costumes and accessories you buy. And you'll have fun putting
My
the
mom
furniture
has the
together.
original Barbie
Just
that she
pop
keeps
them
in
out,
her underwear drawer, and my
fold them
sister
into
and I are
shape,
going to
and
fight
there you
over
are.
at some
You can
point in
arrange
time.
the furniture and, of course,
I
rearrange
want that
it.
doll.
A lady's privilege. Barbie's dream house is a wish come true for both of you. And
fight over
look,
that doll, or
the
we're gonna fight
whole
over
house
Grand
and
National.
everything in it folds up into its own sturdy carrying case. You can take it anywhere. It's perfect for storing Barbie's furniture and costumes. Mother will appreciate that. Look
Mother will appreciate that your shit isn't all over the floor.
for the genuine Barbie dream house and furniture
That's actually
made
kind of a
only
cool
by
little playset. This is actually
Mattel.
unpacked.
That was a little different than the palatial estate that.
May I help you, ladies?
We'd like to
Oh,
God,
yeah. Barbie Club.
Rescue chalet.
Of course, Barbie, the famous
$500.
teenage fashion model doll by Mattel. May I arrange a showing of her wardrobe?
Barbie for sale was a kid that I remember. We had, it was like a little
Those
people
outfits are
house
terrible.
that we would put Cheerios in the top. I remember that.
Let's begin with Garden Party.
Girls, why are you
a
dressed
clever
so
pink
tacky?
print with just a hint of ruffle. And here's Red Flare.
Oh yeah, that's totally right. We can totally tell
Oh,
that.
look, Barbie
Glamorous
goes out with a
velveteen coat,
tarp
fully
on.
lined, of course.
This is, I think
Mood
this
for
is like
music.
Jackie Kennedy
Blue
era
velvet
Barbie
caprice and
stuff.
sweater with an Angora collar.
Does Barbie have any new
That little girl looks like a little person, and I
go
feel
along
so
with
bad.
Ken?
One on the left is
Naturally,
dressed like Dorothy.
Barbie has smart new styles for every occasion. For dates
Nurse.
with Ken, club meetings, tennis.
Okay, yeah, this outfit is one of my favorite Barbie outfits of all time, and I actually have a human-sized replica of that in the closet that I've just been waiting to find somewhere to wear it.
Aww.
I have a Solo in the Spotlight dress, and I really want to wear it
Okay.
somewhere.
How about next time we get Popeyes?
dances. Everything from a basic wardrobe to the most gorgeous designer creations.
Is serving Christmas puppet show
Which
that
ones
aired on
would
TV?
you like?
No, I don't think
I
so.
think I'd like all of them. You can tell they're Mattel. There, wow.
It is basically just Dorothy Gale, yeah.
Too. The dresses are pink. The whole wedding was pink. Oh, that must have been pretty. Mine is the same like her.
Popeyes
What
is
is it about
great.
Barbie that makes
I
her
love
so much
Popeyes,
fun?
so I just don't.
They got the
What do
big
you like
box.
best about
Fun,
Barbie?
they brought the big
Her
box
wonderful
back. Isn't that
wardrobe.
an
I like
occasion
her
for your fancy
clothes.
dress?
She got some
They
bendable
don't always
legs.
have it.
I think Skipper's new clothes are beautiful. They're wild. I think all the clothes are neat. Barbie's clothes and Skipper's clothes.
Why are they dubbed over
Hey,
like
you want to go
Godzilla?
to Santa? Okay. Okay,
I
come
like
on.
looking-
Okay.
Oh, I
I'm a
don't
member
like
of
that
the
face
Barbie
up.
fan club, and I think it's so much fun because it's the only time that
Oh, no,
you
Barbie's
get
coming
to get together with your friends and play with the Barbie doll. And I got a badge. Hey, Cam, that.
Santa and Animal. I've not heard of that one, but it sounds. It
If you
sounds
had
fun.
Mattel's Barbie in some of her new outfits, just think of the fun you could have together.
Ay, so
You can tell she's Mattel. She's
He
swell.
sounds like he's doing like a Vincent Price. Yeah,
It
exactly.
did sound like it was gonna turn into a horror movie. Yeah. You know what I gotta say though?
The Dream House on Haunted Hill.
What I appreciate about like the vintage costumes, as they call them, they're very mixy matchy. Like it looks like there's a lot more availability to just put the same doll in different outfits, as opposed to now when you want a new outfit, you gotta buy a new fucking doll.
Well, you could just buy some tin foil and make Space Barbie, right?
Sure.
Like a little pink skirt and a white wool sweater and a pair of shoes. What could be better? Mix and match, it's fun.
It's all dog times, yeah.
Wow, Ken's a dork.
Sweaters and slacks and socks and shoes.
Slacks?
Look at that dope vest though.
Buy a shirt and slacks for me.
Oh look, it's the Mr. Explosion uniform. Tinfoil, right? I want tinfoil Space Barbie now.
There you go.
Sports or a bright red vest to make him look his best. Mix and match, it's fun to do what Ken and Barbie wear is up to you. There are
Grandma made his clothes into Barbie.
costume
Oh.
bags and glasses and shoes. There are lots of colors from which to choose.
And you'll find all styles of mix and match clothes for Ken and Barbie on this fashion bar.
You can't put
Costumes are
Ken and
available
Barbie's
from 80
clothes.
cents
God will
to
find
$1.40 wherever toys are sold.
You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
We should bring back the little guy.
Yeah, I like him.
She looks prettier and more real than ever before. But what kind of a girl is the new twist and turn Barbie?
Whoa!
Whoa, articulation, baby!
Just friggin' breaking her spine.
Does Barbie like sports?
Oh my god, she can go to the hop and dance.
And music? And dancing?
Oh yeah!
Would Barbie rather go to the beach or go for a walk in the country? Does Barbie know all there is to know about what's new and exciting?
Barbie can look both ways when crossing the street now.
Is the new twist and turn
That's so
Barbie?
nice. It's good to be safe.
Whatever kind of girl you want her to be. She's got a beautiful new face, a new hairstyle, and all kinds of
Break
new
it.
outfits.
Well,
And a massive goddamn
hang
comb.
on. That reminds me.
Is Barbie a real person?
Nope. We have our good friend Rappin' Rockin' Barbie is an actual thing that exists.
Wasn't that on one of the previous commercial streams? I feel like she was.
She might have been, but I very much remember she was at the museum.
Oh god.
Yo! Rappin'
Yo!
Rockin' Teresa!
Yo!
I wish we had. I want Rappin' Rockin' Barbie so bad.
Oh, is she part of Barbie Throwback?
No, I think this is somebody on Twitter is asking if. Oh wait. Oh, it's just Mattel posting like, "Hey, remember Rappin' Rockin' Barbie? Yes, I do."
Oh no, Barbie Rewind is the one you paid.
Yeah, Barbie Rewind
you
is
paid
the one that.
300% over for.
Oh, Earring Magic Ken. Oh, Earring Magic Ken.
Earring Magic Ken, the confirmed bachelor. Oh, man.
Have you ever seen Earring Magic Ken?
Wow. Barbie, just let...
Yep, Cockring Ken.
Barbie, just let him go and let him be his own man.
This is one of my favorite, like, the stories of...
Oh, is that a see-through undershirt?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got, like, a mesh shirt on underneath. It's...
I'm too sexy for my Ken. Too sexy for my Ken. Too sexy, yeah.
Look, like...
Is that Billy Idol?
Who in their right mind looked at this and said, "Ah, yes, that man's straight"?
What the fuck is that ring? Did you get that out of the bathtub?
Sweaty panting mesh daddy Ken. Oh God! Every so often in the Dolly server, one will make an appearance, and it's just also gonna see super gay Ken doll. The fucking box image. Oh yeah, it's
wow. That's amazing. Holy shit.
People actually criticize his connecting with... Yeah. Like, that was something that people genuinely were like, oh yeah, that's definitely a cock ring.
I think that's known as had to move to Connecticut to get married, Ken.
It is fascinating, and because it actually became somewhat of an icon in the gay community, even though they got recalled, these things sold very well.
Oh, they got recalled? What was wrong with them? Can it get recalled for being gay? Is that a thing you can do for a toy?
Well, it was in the 90s.
Oh my god. We had to have a recall. He was too gay.
Or maybe he wasn't recalled, maybe he was just discontinued.
Yes, that sounds like a car that gets recalled for airbags. Ken got recalled for being too gay.
Who the fuck is this? This is some guy dressing up as goddamn Earring Magic Ken for Pride Month?
That's great.
That's amazing. Oh.
It's like, wee! He's just out there at the club.
Oh boy. All right. Back to the show.
And a twist and turn way.
We're hoping he'll settle down with a nice girl someday, Ken.
Twist and turn Barbie can be whatever you want her to be when you pretend together.
Yeah,
Here
right.
are 5 of your favorite friends, Barbie, Midge, Skipper, Alan, and Ken. But if you think they're the same as they've always been, you'd better take another look. Better check them again.
Articulation! Well, click these at least.
Now you can see that they've all acquired a brand new look that Barbie inspired. Designers call this the Barbie look, this great new fashion look. And these bendable legs really look so natural, and the way that they move is so lifelike that you really be amazed at all the things they can do, and the way that you pose them is up to you. You can sit them on a sofa or the edge of a bed, or you can make them sit right on the floor instead. They can cross their legs and relax a while, or sit down to dinner in formal style.
Listen,
You can
Ken
pose
was
them
feeling
together
really
in dozens
stuffy.
of ways. You can even have them dancing the latest craze. Or you can put
It's
them
like,
in
you know
a
what?
swinging pose, and they look so
sexy.
graceful
Right
in
side
all
frame.
their clothes. And that's just a part of the fashion look, the great new Barbie look. Look at Barbie, Midge, Skipper, Alan, and Ken all the go-together furniture to sit them in, and you'll find them all with the best choice there. You
Oh, I
can
like
tell
the
them
Johnny
Mattel.
Unitas
So
haircuts.
this is actually a fun little tidbit in Barbie Life in the Dream House, which is one
Ken
of my
Slutty
favorite
days.
one of my favorite pieces of Barbie media, which it was very self-aware, very tongue-in-cheek.
Even more so than the Barbie hair game that you're looking to
Oh, very
play.
much so, yeah. But they had Midge came to visit, and when Midge showed up, she was all in black and white and in the 50s and very Midwestern. It was she was like, oh, my favorite is a mayonnaise sandwich. No, it was so, like, if you guys have never watched Barbie Life in the Dream House, I genuinely recommend it, even if you don't care about Barbie, because it is so funny. And so, like, it's so like, they all know.
Have you done a video on that?
I haven't, because it's a YouTube series. It started out as a YouTube series. I think there are, like, larger compilations on like, Netflix, or at least there used to be. But it was so funny. Like, they had these people, and there was, like, her nemesis, Raquel, and she had, like, a closet full of every career she'd ever been. It was just very funny. But when Midge shows up, she's like that.
You've all met Mattel's famous Barbie, Ken, Midge, and
Everybody
Alan.
loves the gal with the name of an annoying bug.
She's Barbie's little sister, and she has beautiful long hair.
Is this Skipper? Is this like the first Skipper?
And because Mattel's exciting
she doesn't look
Skipper
like
is smaller than Barbie, she has her very own fabulous fashion. They're all just as perfectly made as Barbie. Skipper loves to go everywhere
Yeah, it is Skipper,
with Barbie,
okay.
like rehearsing.
I don't
for
think
the
I've ever seen the
ballet.
early Skippers. She's really cute.
They go skating along with Ken.
Ken with another terrible
Skipper
smile.
even has her own masquerade costume.
Oh my god, it's Harley Quinn Skipper.
And the rest of them?
Oh, I didn't realize they... Oh my god. Can you... Jackass. Look at this. Of course he had to break out in the late 90s like that.
Fucking...
Costume for the carnival.
That's amazing.
That's Barbie and Ken. And that's
You see
Skipper.
Ken's
They
eyes? It's
love
just like,
brushing her
this
beautiful
is
long
hell.
hair. You can get Mattel's new sneakers and her fabulous new fashions wherever toys are sold. And this tag tells you it's the genuine Skipper. Barbie's little sister. You can tell she's Mattel. She's swell.
Ken's face says my life is a lie.
If you were Barbie, the glamorous teenage fashion model doll by Mattel,
Mother, I
you'd
don't
have a
love
fabulous
If I were Barbie, I
You'll
would
learn
be-
to love Barbie.
If I were Barbie, I would be plastic and 11 inches tall.
wardrobe, created for you by Mattel's famous designers.
Betty Crocker.
Like this spectacular form-fitted evening gown, handcrafted with exquisite...
Woo! Barbie's going out on the
What you
tail.
like? Never mind. I'm gonna.
Fashion break. Oh my god.
One of these days, I am going to wear this dress. It's got the ruffle down at the bottom. This is Solo in the Spotlight Barbie's dress. And I love it. I bought it. I think it's from Unique Vintage. I don't even see the damn label in it anymore. Yeah, Barbie X Unique Vintage a couple of years ago. Someday.
Popeyes isn't gonna know what hit it.
It's still, oh, it's a 4XL.
You play that one safe.
Yeah, well, they run theirs a little small, so.
Oh, okay.
Whoop. I don't think you knew I had that.
I don't intimately know your wardrobe, my dear. I don't go into your closet.
That's true.
There's like no candy in there.
Not currently. Oh, there's my fingernail. I was sitting on it. But yeah. Ken Dolls and Kitties. Powder blue tuxedo with iridescent rainbow star suspenders. Ooh. I wonder... I feel like Maria would be a good resource, or at least she would know where to find it. But I will ask. I think I know... I have some friends that are Barbie collectors that don't overlap with our usual collecting group, and I'll see what they got. But I love that dress, and someday I will have a reason to wear it. Today is not that day, and tomorrow's not looking too good either. But I love the dress.
detailing. Zippers that really work.
Was it a named
Rich
one? Like a
satin
cheap one from an
lining.
assortment?
Matched
Okay.
accessories in minutest detail.
I love that. I'd
Perfect
wear that.
workmanship in every beautiful costume. Always the newest, most elegant style. Only Barbie has such a
I think my mom might actually have this outfit. She has like one extra outfit for the doll, and I think it's that
one over there seems to be concealing her identity.
This one?
Yeah.
The Witness Protection Program Barbie?
magnificent wardrobe. Such a variety of hairstyles and colors. And only the genuine Barbie has this very special tag to tell you that she's
Like
the
a
one and only
Squishmallow.
Barbie.
That's the one I think that's a bit more recent than the one my mom has, but my mom does have, like, the original Barbie. Friends, that was incredible. I think that might I think that's going to be it for tonight.
I am spent.
I'm very tired. It is 20 to midnight right now. Let's see who, if anybody, is live that we can go hang out with. This was a lot of fun.
Does anybody have any bowling streams in case, everybody's still hankering?
Let's see. You know what? Oh, we could go hang out with Calvin. Calvin's playing some Monster Hunter Rise. And he's not streaming. He's only got one person in his chat right now. So let's go see Calvin. He's a good friend. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. I know we haven't done commercial streams in eons. But we might be rotating them back in a bit more frequently, shall we say. What did you say, Popsicle? Okay. Hang on, where's my raid? Battle monkeys. So, we're gonna go hang out with Calvin, send him some good vibes, send him some good luck. Everybody take care. Well, that's the sound this axolotl makes. She barks.
Yes, because she has...
Yeah, because it's the Build-A-Bear. She's got paws for some reason.
So...
Instead of little, actual claw sort of things. But friends, send some explosions if you got them. I'll be back on Tuesday with something new. We'll figure it out. All right? Later, friends.